Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Hey everyone,
new
welcome
episode.
to the podcast.
Yeah, there's our one
Yeah, 'cause
uncracked
you
that we
guys
get
cracked
because
them
everyone
before
else
we were
opened them
fucking
before.
recording.
Episode sponsored by Anonymous
I'm
Drink
closing the
Company
door.
because we got
Nothing's-
sued for
no.
using their
I'm closing the
namesake
door.
last time.
Sounds
good.
That lawsuit was terrible to deal with.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple new special guests. Special guests, we do that again now.
Wow.
We have Crispy, or Chris, as I
Hello.
call him.
Hello, people.
We've got Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm on the podcast.
Yeah, we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
We got the usual suspects. We got me, obviously, and we got Mr. Mead.
Hi, my name is Mr. Mead.
That's his name.
That's his name.
That's
Get
his
his
Hey.
name.
back.
Don't wear it out.
Hi, I'm Nathan, and I'm also here, just as usual.
I'm Gracie and I was closing the door. And
Real.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay, we've
Thanks
got all
for
the
clarifying.
introductions done. Now, everyone. Nathan, I'm hoping you got your topics on quick draw, mate.
Well, okay, what do you want to discuss in particular?
That's not what you're supposed to do.
In terms.
He asked you for a topic and you're like, oh, so what do you want to talk about?
no. As in, like, narrow it down out to a specific, like.
Fizz, you mentioned
Some
you
topic.
prepared your
In terms of,
material.
like movies or games or just like pop, what pop culture. Or, like, what do you want? On
Okay,
it?
the issue, thanks man. The issue is there's like 2 new movies out right now. We got Indiana Jones and we've got the latest Mission Impossible, but I have not seen either of them.
Neither have I.
Because I didn't do my methods homework earlier this week, and my mum now says we don't go see movies on weekdays. So I've got to wait till Friday
That is
afternoon.
quite unfortunate.
Mom says I can't see movies on weekdays anymore.
I wanted to learn
What's
about
the
the
date
time.
You have to
when's the
focus
movie-
on your
when's
biology.
The Barbie movie coming out? It's like in a week.
Isn't it already out?
Yeah.
It's like the 20th or whatever
Yeah.
it comes out.
I
It's
must
the
say-
13th of July.
When are we booking tickets for that? Because we are going.
We are going?
Going to watch the
Yeah.
Barbie movie.
That
Oh,
is
that's
that is a
cool.
masterclass in casting.
Oh.
Ryan Gosling is the funniest cast for that movie, and I
so
think
excited.
without him, it would have still
Wait,
been pretty
Ryan Gosling's
successful.
in it?
Yeah. What?
I didn't even know
He's
that.
Ken.
I think the funniest
I
He's
didn't
like
even-
one of the 2 main
I didn't-
characters.
watch the
Michael
trailer.
Cera's also in the
Whoa,
movie.
Yeah.
newsflash,
That's
everyone!
Alan.
Michael Cera's in the Barbie movie.
You didn't know this? He plays on.
Did you-
like,
did you
Ken's
watch
gay
the
best
trailer?
friend.
For real?
Yeah,
Wait,
Alan.
actually, that's
Yeah.
insane. Wait.
Well, it's like
Oh.
it's not like fully canon, but like it's
Oh.
it's like you can't not see it as that.
So the Alan doll was released as a companion to the Ken doll,
Yeah.
and the appeal was that they could swap clothes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't know if
And
you've
that
seen
was
High
like his-
School Musical too, but that's really fucking gay, I think.
Yeah, and his only character trait is that he could wear the same clothes as Ken.
And
That was
he's
like
Michael
the
Cera.
only thing.
He comes half naked too.
Yeah.
He's got like a rainbow striped Hawaiian shirt and some orange shorts. I'm not joking.
When was this released? When was this dude released? Like the
Like in the
original doll?
80s.
80s. Yeah, but then they gave him like a wife that like was pregnant, but the wedding ring was removable, and so that was like a huge.
This is
Yeah.
like this is retconning. This is retconning.
And there was like there was a huge like drama over it, and people were like making like I think they got taken out of like shelves like in stores because on top of the wedding ring being removable, they also said the fact that one of the like female Barbie was pregnant meant that it was promoting teenage pregnancy.
Oh.
Is
And
Bobby
so-
a teenager?
Yes.
It wasn't actually Barbie; it was someone called Midge, which is the shittiest name ever.
Midge?
Yeah, Midge.
Mitch.
And she was like the pregnant Barbie that was Alan's wife, apparently.
Was the wedding ring a choking hazard? Is that why
Well,
we're
it was
taking
like
the show?
it was so tiny that I don't even know how it was removable.
Oh,
It's,
right.
it's insane that it was.
Christ.
Stupid.
Why would they
decision.
make that removable?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Shouldn't it
Because
be
I-
on your finger for life anyway? That's the whole point.
I feel like the whole point of the
Marriage is
doll in
sacred.
the first place would be like, guys, Michael Cera's not gay. Look at his pregnant wife with a ring.
Look at his pregnant wife with a removable
with a
wedding ring,
removable ring.
implying divorce. But you know,
Yeah.
Or
And then
adultery.
on top of that, it's all of the like
Real.
Ken with the like. I have to show you the photo of it, but there was like they were getting a lot of inspiration from like a gay part of the like music scene or something
Oh,
like
I
that, like the
remember- I
rave.
remember.
Oh, Cochrane Ken.
Yeah, Cochrane Ken.
Yeah.
I'm just forgetting what the name was for that, and I was like, I have to bring up an image because there's no way I can describe this.
Nah, I got you.
Yeah. But like on top of that, it's like the evidence for like the Alan thing is just stacking up by accident, and it was just really funny because it was all within like a short time period.
I remember
So
that,
is
yeah.
this the plot of the movie?
I don't think
That
so.
would be really, really, really cool.
I don't think they would even acknowledge
What
it.
about the Barbie movie explaining, going through sexuality politics? And, it's the story of Michael Cera accepting who he is, and obviously Ken accepting him as well. That would be really great.
That'd be quite a poignant message.
that would
It
get,
would
that
be
would
quite
get bad
poignant,
reviews
very
on
much
Tomato
sure.
Quite
Meter.
right, Finn. Quite right.
Quite right.
The Tomato Meter wouldn't like that.
Rotten Tomato.
Chris is
critic.
our resident tomato meter expert.
You got a letterbox, Chris?
You have
Of
them all
course.
memorized, dude. All
Oh,
the
yeah, for
tomato
sure.
ratings.
Oh yeah, for
Do
sure.
people use Letterboxd?
Letterboxd.
I do.
Well,
I
he
have
has it
one, I don't
installed.
use
He
it.
does too.
I
Okay.
do, but I don't
Did
use it.
you use Letterboxd
I
a little
only
bit.
have it to follow Vera.
What? You can't just say that casually.
Why not?
Why not? Why?
What?
What?
What does that
fine.
mean? Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just
You
not
follow
aware.
your friends on different social medias.
I'm just not aware.
Okay.
I'm just not aware.
Add
Of...
an illegal
Okay,
disclaimer
tomato meter
afterwards. Gracie's editing it, so she'll make you look fun.
I mean-
Have you just assigned me to editor?
Well, I mean, we will edit it. Isn't it your turn?
I
Or
was
is
the
it my
last
turn?
one, so it's definitely not.
I was the one before Finn.
I don't mind. I mean, if
He's not doing it, okay? He's not doing it. Where were we? Ken.
Mhm.
I see a bunch of edits. on Instagram where they switch the color schemes of Oppenheimer and Disney.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, not Disney.
I know
Who's
Barbie.
making the Barbie movie, by the way?
Greta Gerwig.
No, but like which is
Like,
it independent?
Publishing company.
Oh.
I mean, I can look it up. Hold on.
I don't know.
I was
No
gonna
idea.
pull up my
Universal?
favorite Ken
Oh.
edit.
maybe
But I'll
don't
look
know.
it up.
Gate.
Oh.
Ooh.
Is it fully released yet?
No,
Mary Lou sent me
it's
this really good Michael
it's the
Cera
20th
Barbie
of
movie edit.
July.
Ooh.
It
It doesn't
comes
give
out.
out like one like scene in the trailer though. There's how am I meant to know which it's in the middle of 4 of them. Do I just click all of them?
So Gracie's got one of the cursed
Hold on,
captures.
I'll just take a
things.
screenshot of it. But it's
Or maybe Gracie is AI.
One of the cursed
Gracie's
capture
a
things.
robot.
I always get confused by these
Getting too
things.
close.
I love capture challenges.
It's a little
I-
disorienting.
I sit
I
there
had
for
one
5
today
minutes
that
trying to
was like-
prove that I,
It was
you
like,
know.
where's the taxi? And it was all the taxi. Every single row of the thing was a taxi. And it was like, which one
So
is
they
the
just
taxi?
made you click every single
Yes!
box.
And I got confused by it, and it told me that I was wrong and I had to do another one. And it was like, well, it's all taxis,
You
so...
can get them wrong. I thought it was about like
They just make you do another
click
one.
right
yeah.
or mouse movement.
I mean, part of it is, but it's also they know that something is present in one of the tiles, but then they don't know if this thing is also present in other tiles, so it's both data harvesting and also really, like, understanding which tiles have the thing in it, and so they let you through. I don't know how to describe this, but, like,
I mean, modern ones are, yeah, I think Lloyd's right. Modern ones, I don't even have to do all the boxes. They just, I don't know how they do it. It's probably some algorithm, but they just sort of let me through depending on how I act leading up to that. I
oh yeah,
think.
that too. I do that all the time, and that works a lot of the time, but when you're in them, it is about selecting the right space, and then selecting the other spaces so that they can use those as data for the next person doing that same capture.
Yeah, because every single capture that I do now it just lets me through, but I don't know if that's due to it being broken or if it has already decided
Maybe
that
we're
I'm
just good at them.
Finn's just really good at being human. He's no robot. He's
Yeah, you're like
perfectly.
ignoring the most common like.
I mean, it is a bit of a compliment when Google like cancels my search because I'm like displaying suspicious activity.
Oh, I love
Mm.
that.
I just
yeah.
type something in really quickly and I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta reload it. Sort of think about it for a minute. It's like pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Does that happen regularly?
No, it does.
Yeah,
I
it actually
would-
happens in the regular.
Yeah.
Every time I search something, it
Yeah, I would
goes
hope
off.
not.
Actually, yeah.
Got them on watch list.
Sometimes when I pee, black oil comes out, and I'm not sure what to think of that.
How do you flush it though? Because it just
That's,
stay on the top.
Yeah,
That's your
yeah.
Real. That's the joke of the episode.
Do I have to
What?
like draw that in MS
yeah,
Paint
you
now?
do. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
If this episode has raised any questions about your own pea color, Grace will be putting a number up on screen, please.
I'll do like a graph where it's every single P color and I'll just rank them like on the S to like D
Oh.
rankings.
To drive engagement for the episode, put a coloured heart in the comment section depending on the colour of your pee, so that we can get more comments on the video, please.
And as
Do
usual,
do they have all the colors of hearts? I
There
thought
are
they were.
quite a few.
oil color.
We have like purple at least. Is
We have
there.
crude
have-
oil. For the people who piss
Yeah,
crude
the
oil,
black
sure.
heart is for the crude oil.
Shout out to the crude oil pissers in the Real. How the fuck did we get here from Barbie? We get to talk
AI
about pissing from
oil.
pissing.
We were
crude
doing
I
a
mean-
capture
yeah.
for something.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, because I pulled up my phone and then it gave me a caption and I was like, oh, I can't do this.
That's always we've sort of explained how these sort of podcasts work to Lloyd, but Chris has just sort of shown up.
Oh yeah, he
I
doesn't
mean,
know.
yeah, I've
we
just
just
kind
went
of.
from
Have you
talking to
listened to
Barbie
any
to
of them?
talking about piss.
Yeah, I'm not understanding,
Surely
but
you've
I'm
had
catching
one
up.
episode, right?
I mean, yeah, I have. I mean, apart from the fact you guys forced me to watch one, I did watch.
Hmm.
I did watch 10 minutes on my own.
I don't like that kind of
10
word.
What word?
Forced.
I like to think it was more voluntary.
Yes,
Like,
especially
you
when you were
propped his eyes
standing
up with,
behind
like,
me.
matchsticks.
Well, I mean, he still chose to do it. It was coerced voluntary.
Yes, especially when you were standing behind me, very
I don't
close
think you can
to
say
my.
those two words together.
Yeah.
An oxymoron.
No, I used to all the time when I saw Chris playing Overwatch 2 at the front of the class.
Overwatch 2 at
Or
the
Honey
front.
Pop on his school laptop.
I did
I
not
saw
play-
you doing in
You
live
never
with
saw me
Chris!
doing anything.
You what?
No, I never played
was playing
Honey
Honey
Pop
Pop
in
in
the
class?
school.
I would
Yeah,
just go up and
No.
I'd type in our YouTube channel. We're like top 5 recommended now when you look up our channel name. One of our
That's
videos.
strange considering we post every 6 months.
Well, like Finn's video, the one with the lemon flag, is like
Right.
it's up there
You
now.
search up unnamed.
Maybe I have to add
podcasters
more
with this
colors.
video.
Maybe that's the issue.
We do, but
That's what I thought to do with the last one. I was like,
Maybe
We could
maybe
get
I'll just
making
paint
more
it like
capture.
rainbows. It's like-
yeah, like
Let's see
the
what
like
happens.
the YouTube kids content farms. We just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
a bunch of flashing colors. Nathan like doing a dramatic facial expression.
Have you
and,
seen
like,
those like soy jack like kids videos?
yeah.
It's
You've
insane.
showed me them. I don't
Yeah.
understand them.
I can't
What do you
remember
mean you
what
don't
it's
understand?
called.
They're just there.
Are they supposed to be a joke?
I don't think
No.
so. Or
I
if they
think-
are, it's like a very
They're just
elaborate
supposed to
joke.
cater to kids
Is it
because
like a
they're like
4chan psyop?
no,
I think-
it's just
I
like they're
think it's some
catering to
type of
kids, but like
psyop.
they're actually really terrible people behind their YouTube channel.
I mean,
sure.
I think me and Finn we're on the same wavelength here. Clearly.
It's called. Oh, I found it. I remember what it's called. It's called Soy Tube Kids. And they've made a few videos since I got an ad.
Do you think they're allowed to be on like the YouTube Kids app?
I have no clue. I think they might have finagled themselves onto YouTube Kids. Their video is like kids like it's the made for kids type.
Oh my god.
So basically,
What is
the
this?
first video they made is a 3 minute, 30-minute video of like a
This is really
like
uncomfortable.
a soy wojak depiction eating bugs and changing
I kept
colours.
seeing videos everywhere of people showing that like children these videos and they were like super close up to the TV.
Yeah,
There's like face
it's actually
pressed
working.
to it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because it's just the formula. It's just you can use
Yeah.
anything for that. You could use shapes if you wanted to.
Imagine growing up and like your dumb internet parents tell you that you were raised on like soy tube kids or something.
That-
You'd probably
that's
feel
god
really
awful.
upset.
I'm so worried for like the YouTube kids generation.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
the,
I'm
the
so
Elsagate
worried.
kids.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Elsagate is.
I mean-
Elsegate's still alive.
I think it is.
It's still
Yeah.
alive.
It's just a bit more buried and less like obvious,
Hmm.
pretty much.
The
It had to go
subreddit dedicated
underground.
to that shut down recently, not because of the Reddit changes, but just because they were like, well, we can't do anything about it anymore. Goodbye. And they just shut it down.
Oh, was it like an anti-Elsagate?
Yeah, there was like and they were like investigating it or some shit.
Oh right.
I
That's
don't
weird.
remember. But like it's gone now.
I mean, that's a bit suspicious, though. I've never
What?
heard that. Well, you know Redditors. They're always like, never heard of them just going, oh, well, guys, whatever. Let's just shut this down.
They usually very
Well, it
specific.
took
'Cause
like
it-
6 years past the date that it was being investigated.
Well, like, what kind of mod though would like give up power over a community of however many?
A defeated
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
You reckon?
I think so.
Must have been like power mod list then. Fucking power mods.
Mm.
YouTube Kids is very scary.
Or like a Redditor who recovered and moved on.
Mm.
Maybe they're doing something good with their lives.
Cured.
Joke of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put that on in
That,
thumbnail
the
for
second
you.
one? I thought there was
Reddit,
only
then.
one.
Well, I mean,
I just got
That's better.
ousted, bro. What the fuck?
What's that?
What?
I
Are
remember
those
these.
nanoblocks?
No, they're like
Gundam?
Ooh. Apple candies.
That's a Gundam thing.
Gundam.
Yeah, it is.
okay.
It's Gundam
Yeah.
apple candies.
Sounds delicious.
Gracie's got a bag
Yeah.
with some candy on it.
Oh.
Yes, that's what we
Well,
just
I
like.
think
This, we
it's-
said
it's
app
in it,
Gundam apple candies. Seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just going through this drawer.
I
Sorry.
don't know what. It's the newest one. I forget what it's called.
There's a glove.
The Gundam thing.
Oh right.
It's the newest Gundam anime.
Oh Nathan, you still playing that Gundam game?
Gundam Evolution. I
Yeah.
play it
I'm
sometimes.
actually surprised. I
Times.
thought you'd never play it past the
Oh.
release date.
No, I play the games in my I
That's
don't
not nice.
I don't like
That's
ride
not
hype for
nice.
games sometimes.
Ooh, Oriental chopsticks.
Gracie's got some very fancy looking chopsticks
Whoa.
in a golden engraved box that she's just showing
Well,
to
these
everyone.
aren't mine. I don't know whose they are, but they aren't mine.
We're gonna resell them. Gotta fund the podcast table.
There's more
pretty
chopsticks.
penny.
What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, have we talked
We
about
didn't
the fact-
address it,
Oh
and I
yeah,
was
there's
like,
no table.
this is the episode with the missing table, so we're back to like podcast 1 origins of putting it on like a heating stand, like a heater. So the microphone is just on a heater, and probably could be knocked over by a gust of wind. And
Yeah.
We used to tape it onto the heater though, so it's
Yeah.
I remember
notable
before we to explain the origins to you and Chris, before we started recording with the microphone on a table, we experimented with all different parts of the house. We used to record in Gracie's room, which was much smaller. But at some point, we recorded in Gracie's shower for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was like literally 5 seconds, and you guys were like, no, we can't do it in here. I'm getting up.
Well, I mean, I was literally like... I felt like my body mass was merged with Finn while I was in the shower.
What?
And does that not add to like the tension of the podcast?
That's what I'm
I mean, we
saying.
can't-
That was
Can you
why I
not
suggested
commit to
it.
the bit?
It's like you get thrown in an echo chamber and you have to deal with it.
The shower episode where it's just really close quarters.
I
and
mean, yeah, I
everyone's
think it would
fighting
more
for the
feel like
mic.
you're in an escape room rather than just a normal room.
You fell
think
down
it-
a well and you're with the other podcasters.
I don't know. I'm agreeing with Lloyd here that it brings like tension, and I
agree.
think it brings excitement
gotta
to the
make them-
podcast.
And then you've got
Everyone
like a
yelled at each
story
other.
before you
Mm.
get into the other stories.
But then we have to be in a shower for 15
This
minutes.
guy hates showering.
This guy hates showering.
I've
What-
not showered in the last
Crazy.
year, I'm proud to say.
And then there's the uncertainty that someone could turn the water on and no one would know. And
That's
because
what I
everyone
was
will
saying.
switch
Like, we
together.
should have gone in there and done that, because that could have happened.
That would have been
That
so
would have been
funny.
really funny.
Exactly.
It's not even that ridiculous. Finn could have just nudged the...
Yeah, exactly. Like I could have like reached under
And it was worse because it was in my mom's
and-
shower, and that was like smaller than my other shower.
Why would you pick
Why
a
would
small
you do
shower?
Because it was way cleaner. The other one was filled with like gross stuff.
Oh,
Like it's
It's an
gross.
audio
I don't want to know.
No, but I mean for them, because they have to stand in it.
What do our special guests think about a shower episode?
A shower episode? I mean, that sounds perfectly fine with me. I mean,
Would
if
you
you
like
look,
to
if
go
you
up-
can, if you can fit 6 people in the shower room, like yeah, sure, go
We need
ahead.
to find a bigger shower, or maybe smaller people.
We could
Either
just go
one.
in a sauna room.
Big
I
bathtub.
hate saunas. Saunas are my
That
worst
would be
favorite.
terrible.
I might be offering. My shower is kind of big.
Big shit.
Oh
Why not
yeah,
actually?
you do.
Like
Wait,
6 people
but
big.
your shower doesn't like close though. It's just a bathtub, isn't it?
There's a big bit of glass,
Hmm.
so it's like a bathtub sectioned off about halfway with a big bit of glass, and the shower's
Ah.
Right.
Are we seriously
the
entertaining?
acoustics are
Yes, of course we are.
What? I was
We have
joking.
to let's sound off for everyone in the group chat to show pictures of the shower so we can nominate someone.
Some shower pictures.
All right, please vote for the shower that you want to be recording
It's
the
like the
podcast. in.
SpongeBob fish meme. It's like, wait, you guys actually want to record in the shower?
Yes.
Bro does not want a
So
shower.
funny.
I don't want a shower.
He doesn't like showering.
Haven't showered in the last year. Still proud.
Mom, I don't want to go take a shower.
No,
I want to go
honestly,
watch
have not showered
Oppenheimer
in,
and
like
Barbie
5
in
days.
theaters.
Did you say up in shower?
Open shower.
Your sentences merged together and I thought you said up
I
in
said
shower.
I have not showered in like 5 days because I have sacs.
You said Oppenheimer at the same time. That'll probably reflect on the recording. That's really funny.
Oppenheimer,
I hope
the shower.
Has
Open
anyone here
Scheimer.
showered today?
I showered yesterday.
I mean, technically today, if you're going like, oh, it's 12 o'clock, and technically I
Since
showered.
you woke up, has anyone showered?
I'm a
Yes.
nighttime
No.
shower. not-
I have in
Nighttime
fact
shower
showered.
gang.
You have?
Yes.
I never
So-
in the morning.
You guys all stink, and me and Chris are clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
basically.
stink the most out of all of you, so I beat you by default. If I'm the
You
worst,
play
then I'm the
fucking
best.
trump cards?
Yeah,
I have a stink stat of 6, thank you very much.
I mean,
exactly.
I showered before I came here.
We're
so-
still installing the smell-o-vision.
We're like
so
opposites,
gotta
dude.
get-
When we get the smell-o-vision working, you guys can smell which one of us is the
All our
stinkiest.
things are gonna leave.
That's so base. The camera didn't work out. I remember we tried to... I don't know if we've ever officially disclosed it in recording, but we did try and record, like visually record an episode.
We did, but one of the people in it didn't want to be recorded, so he would just stop saying words because he couldn't get close to the mic because he didn't want to like get in frame. So he'd just sit on the side and be like the whole time.
That's not nice, Gracie.
He literally did that.
That's not ice, Gracie.
But I think, Nathan, you're quite right. The smellometer would be a much better installation.
The smell-o-vision.
I think that would be a much better use of our podcast budget.
Literally impossible to access because no one would ever have smell-o-vision in their, in their room.
Peripheral hardware.
You need actually the thing that like mists like spray is, and then you need like an infinite selection of smell elves. Which where are you getting like an infinite like selection of spray bottles like to mist smells at people?
Sounds like you're just not putting enough effort in.
Yeah, Nathan, if you're a viewer who would like to listen, who would like to smell Gracie,
I specifically Gracie.
because she's the smelliest,
True.
then please leave a comment and we'll install free smell spray bottles for each episode.
We'll try our hardest.
Is the thing about American fairs having competitions for who's the smelliest real?
Ah,
That better.
oh, like
It's
the
America.
smelliest socks,
Yes.
right?
Right.
The smelliest socks wins.
That one kind of makes sense, but I know there's a smelliest person contest.
Fuck is gonna judge that?
The smelliest socks.
You're just gonna
That
smell
was from
everyone's
Diver
sock?
Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
What?
Big
I
nostrils.
didn't read all the books. I just read the cheese touch.
That was
one.
in one of
It
the
was from
movies.
the long haul.
Yeah,
The movies.
one of the movies had it in it. So
There
if you
go,
haven't
that's why I
watched,
didn't see it.
I mean, the worst.
it
movie.
also happened in the book.
Didn't watch those.
I didn't watch the book.
No, I watched the Harry Potter movies.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, it was a reference to last episode.
Ah,
Oh,
of
that's
course.
true. We
of-
did.
Because we were all
talk about
complaining about the Harry Potter books and their shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I skipped to that part of the episode actually.
Hey,
Right on
there
that
we
part
go.
where I think it was Nathan said fuck J.K. Rowling.
True, I did say that. What, we're gonna
Don't
clap
high
and then
five,
peek
don't-
the mic.
don't
Oh,
Just
peek the mic,
warning
don't peek
everyone, we're gonna do a really
we're
quiet
gonna put
high
it
five.
Okay.
that's the.
Let's hope it didn't peak.
No,
You
that's
guys
not bad.
discuss what houses you are.
no.
Ooh.
Should have done the online test.
I don't want to
feel
do.
like-
We can do an online test now. We can pass the phone around.
I don't need
No.
to because I'm trans and Jewish and J.K. Rowling.
Oh, it's
So there
silly,
is
yeah.
a villain house.
Mm.
Not
No,
a
I
Slytherin.
haven't.
Yeah, Slytherin, that's pretty evil.
Yeah.
But, should like make you work at like Gringotts or something. And what's the that's the
Yeah.
bank, right?
What do you mean?
The
Like the
like,
Jewish.
Jewish
Jewish stereotype
Yeah.
is like
You know
the
the
goblin.
bank where the goblins work that has the star on the floor that looks suspiciously like the Star of David, but not quite close enough that you
Oh,
can
I
call it
see.
out.
I see.
Yeah.
Thanks, J.K. Rowling. Thanks, guys.
I hate when people online are like, no, that's just how those characters are. You know, that's just they don't mean anything. That's just what she wanted
It's
for
a
those
union,
characters.
They're little goblins.
It's a
Yeah,
universe.
look, they're just like this. What are you talking about? It doesn't mean anything. It's like, are you stupid?
I like that no one points out the Irish character whose personality trait is blowing himself up.
Mm.
Ron Weasley.
No,
What?
no, no.
That is
Ron Weasley.
that is
No.
not the right.
The background character. You know the one I'm
Mm.
talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know his actual name. I know it's something stupid though. I forget what it is.
All
'cause
the
It's
characters have dumb
probably
names.
Seamus or like Hamish or something.
Seamus James.
Seamus.
Probably.
Seamus.
That is an Irish name, to be fair.
I mean, I think Harry Potter's just old enough that we sort of all water down all the bad bits in our memory.
I mean, also we were children when we watched it,
True.
so I don't even remember what happened.
I wasn't picking up on the racial implications of Gringotts Bank when I was
I
11.
actually rewatched all of the movies very recently.
I'm
What'd you
sorry.
think?
How racist was it? Scale 1 to 10.
You gotta let me think. There was like 7 movies.
Oh no.
The like earlier ones
Mm.
that took place at the school definitely more racist,
Right.
but like the later ones probably more racist because there's like more werewolf shit that has some weird
Right, yeah.
implications. But like the first couple ones are much more overt with it.
Mhm. I guess because it's kids, so they don't notice. So you're just like, you gotta scale it to your audience.
I mean, there's a scene in like one of the later movies where they have to go get something from a vault, and the goblin's all like stingy, and he doesn't want to take them down there because he wants to protect the bank, and it's just overall kind of gross.
Mm.
I think I know the scene that you're talking about because I remember watching it as a kid and being like, what's going on?
I didn't really get much of that movie in general, that specific one.
I've seen like the first one and the one where there was that one guy, Sirius Black or whatever.
So you just like skipped the in-between
Yeah.
movies.
Because it was on like 9 Go or something.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean, that one's kind of good. The Prisoner of Azkaban.
They
That's
got
the only
better
good one.
towards the end because they really shift direction. I think they change directors like all the time, but
I disagree.
you disagree?
I disagree.
How so?
Because I think the Goblet of Fire is the best one. I heard on another podcast like the best description of it, and it's like got the worst bit of acting in Harry Potter, and then the best bit of acting in Harry Potter right next to each other. And it's that scene where Cedric dies,
Mm.
and his father runs out in this like tragic. He's so upset. He's going, "My boy, my boy," and it's like so emotional. And Harry Potter like turns and looks back and goes, "He's back. Voldemort's back."
I fucking hate him. He makes everything about him. Literally, is like, my scars, guys, my scars
Everyone
hurting.
come look at me. Please look at me.
I remember there was a scene that was really funny. I really enjoyed Ron's older brothers just being tricksters and
Yeah.
like having like not being characters. They were just there to just have fun. They like did fireworks through the school. This was their big character arc. You know, they
Yeah.
were saying "fuck you, education." Everyone was really happy. They were going like, "Yeah, guys," and then Harry goes, "Oh no!" And then he falls to the ground and makes Hermione like go, "Oh my god, Harry, no!" And then they have to walk him around to a bed. He just makes himself sick or injured whenever someone's enough attention to him.
And then he gets that fucking broomstick in the first movie. He's like, oh, I got the news.
I'm the best wood.
and then he flies perfectly because he's got the heritage of the
he's
the
like,
master
I don't know.
Quidditch player dad
He's-
genes.
Procedural memories
Yeah.
definitely go through genetics.
Exactly.
I kind of hate all like chosen one stuff. I don't know. It just feels like weird. It's just I hate it. It's like, oh, it's in you're the best in your blood, and it's like, really?
Like if you're not
So that
immersed
has
in the
some strange
character, it's not
implications
good.
too when you think
Right?
about it.
Yeah.
As the
Very.
prophecy foretold.
Isn't that
Eugenics, oh!
Prophecy foretold that the straight cis white character would
You know,
succeed.
you're just
Out of
better
the
than
blood,
all of the other
actually.
ones because of your blood.
Because your parents are dead, you're the greatest.
I remember there was like a scene in, I think it was the Half-Blood Prince, which was just basically Snape's origin story.
Mm.
I like him. I don't care. I know he's mean, but fuck you.
I mean, I agree.
I like him.
I'm a Snape enjoyer.
I don't care.
I just think his voice is funny.
Hey. Aye. He really enjoyed his job though. He liked being.
Oh,
He-
for sure.
There was
Oh,
like
for sure.
movie interviews with him where he just, I think he just loved being really mean to people.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual character. It's like, yeah, I guess he
No,
would.
the actor, he really enjoyed it. But
Right.
his origin story, Harry's dad was like canonically like really, really mean and like traumatized him for life. But everyone like hates him because it's like, oh, Harry's dad's a good guy and he was like mean to Neville, so we don't like him. Fuck you, Smith.
I like how they just don't expand on like Harry is not upset at all that his dad is like a terrible person.
Yeah, I know.
When Snape shows him that memory, he still idolizes his dad just as much, and he still kind of hates Snape. There was no point in showing that scene.
That would have been a great I don't know if they do it in the books, but it would have been a great chance to explore like Harry Potter's morality and like.
I really doubt that they do it in the books. 'Cause I don't
Well,
think
he's
they.
perfect. He's a chosen one.
Yeah.
He's the chosen good.
Yeah, I don't think they even tried changing anything from the books to the movies. Like, they changed a little bit across each
They
movie,
just
but
made
like,
them better.
yeah, yeah,
They just
better.
made the final. Hey, the final act in the movies was much better than the books.
Wasn't
That's
it
true.
that he like
read
tricks
the
someone
books?
in one of the ones, and then he just like, oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not actually.
Yep. We talked about this last episode.
Yeah, that's
Plays
why I
dead.
remember it.
I
In the
remember
final
that,
fight
yeah.
with Voldemort?
Yep, plays
Yeah.
dead. Hagrid carries him around. He jumps out, kills him.
Classic. That's
what a
like-
trick.
He fell for
what
the
an
oldest trick in the
opportunity to
book,
have
and he's
some
so old.
crazy cool magic scene.
What a character arc. He plays dead, and he kills a guy.
What a
He kills the
loser.
bad guy.
Finally, playing dead meant something other than making it all about himself. Except it was still about him. It was
True. In the movies, I just loved everyone. I loved everyone's performance except for Harry, but whatever.
Best character
You
is
just hate
the,
this
the
guy.
train
You just
lady
despise
who
this
gives you
guy.
the food and is like,
I think Voldemort's the best character.
Yeah.
He has a lot of fun.
you got no nose though.
Yeah, yeah, but I can tell he's having way too much fun because he sounds like he's doing like the. Half the time he acts like a mustache twirling villain. He goes, "Oh, I've raided the bank," and then Dumbledore shows up and he's just having a bit of fun. Like he just turns the glass into sand. He's just Dumbledore's
What the
there trying to
fuck?
be serious, going, "Harry, are you okay? Harry?" And he just fucking makes fun of both of them. He just kills people. He has sick fights and then he fucks off.
Being a villain is his hobby.
Literally. I love the Death Eaters. They just sort of hang around. Same with Bellatrix. They're all just really fun. They're just like villains of the week. They remind me of Team Rocket. Just show up.
That's
They
actually
get blasted
that's
off into the horizon every time and they just keep showing up.
That's actually pretty good. I like
When I
that.
played Lego Harry Potter, those fucking Death Eaters would kill me every single time. I think I stayed in the tutorial for, I swear to God, like 3 hours because I was a stupid little kid.
Really.
And I would just run down the tunnel and get killed and be like, what the fuck? And I keep running down the tunnel and get killed every single time.
How a man turns.
When a liger mates.
That was the beginning.
Real when I like a joke of the
No.
episode. Don't make me explain that.
You can't just keep on saying what the joke
Well,
of the
you know,
episode,
you
and
know,
then
you've
don't
had-
make me explain the joke that I just significantly
Do I have to,
highlighted
should
by
I
saying.
explain that now?
If you
Will
want
is now
to.
going to explain when a liger mates.
So, Lloyd, were you there for that? No,
For what?
Okay.
I wasn't listening.
Okay, fair enough. We were doing in our school, right? Oh, sorry, microphone stand. In our school, we do home group games, right?
Mhm.
Where it's like they try and force all of us to cooperate by making us at each other's throats all the time,
And we're losing. by
and
the
we're
way.
losing
We're
somehow.
Third last.
That's a matter of itself entirely. But for one of the games, I don't remember if it was formal or not, or it was just a challenge from our SML, our coordinator. But we had to think of a bunch of animal names
Oh yes, that's right.
starting with L, and Finn said liger for one of the animal names, which is a hybrid, right?
Mm.
And then one of the other people in our class was called out bullshit and was like, that's not an animal. So I looked it up, right? I looked it up, and then I discovered this book series
Oh no.
by the typical like 40-year-old women self-insert romance book where they just write entirely about men and sex, and I discovered one, and the front cover is literally just a shirtless male model with a tiger, and the title is When a Liger Mates. I'll show it to you if it makes you...
There are so many of those books that it's
I
insane.
really do want to see this.
Okay,
It's quite good.
I will force Gracie to put it up online.
Do you know how many books are in this series, by the way?
I looked it up. There's a list. Each
Oh.
title is funnier than the last, but it's called a Lion's Pride series. If anyone wants to.
So is it like a furry thing or like?
Yeah, is it that or is it like a
I
werewolf
think she's
thing?
too old to know what a
True.
furry is.
Yeah. Hot, steamy novel.
We're just
Closer
looking
look.
closer and closer at the image.
Should I describe this for the?
I mean, I'm gonna make Gracie put it up on screen.
Oh yeah, that's
I
going.
think
on.
I'm
getting a
just gonna say what I
description
like
would be
about
good
it.
anyways.
I'm gonna give a review. I really like the cityscape in the background that has no relevance, and I like that they picked a liger instead of a tiger to be different. But actually, the series is called A Lion's Pride.
Mm.
And I like that this person is a New York Times and USA Today
Bestseller.
best-selling author.
The thing is, they just publish that many books that it's like they have to get it
Propagates the
eventually.
stereotype. Literally anything's a bestseller book.
Mm.
And I think that it's very subversive and different that she's chosen a sexy old man rather than a
Ooh.
sexy young man.
She has two.
Yeah, you
Wrinkles.
can see that salt and pepper beard.
Here you go, Chris, if you'd like to view the image.
I don't want to look at the image.
Can I
right
look
now.
You heard enough from me.
Oh yeah, it is
Pass
an
it
old
around.
guy.
If you scroll down, there's probably a bunch more. There's like, she did
There's
I
it.
don't want to see more. I want to
When
make
There's a German version.
What? Oh my
Read it
goodness.
out, read it out, read it out.
When ein Liger sich bin des.
There's like a bunch of them. There's like when a lioness when an alpha purrs.
Oh my god.
That's not okay.
And there's like Facebook comments as well from like people going, "Oh, I've read all of them. I've read all of them. I love
When
them."
a tiger weds.
What?
Oh, wedding!
It's like they're in
When a
Lion's
beta
Pride.
roars.
The fact that
Beta
this is
Ross?
like actually published and not just like a self-published. You know when like people publish their own fanfic as
Yeah,
books.
yeah.
This isn't that. This is a real book.
No, it's a legitimately
When
published
an
book.
omega snaps. When an alpha purrs.
Didn't someone have to read through all of these before publishing?
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Surely you would have to read it
They're a
first.
New York Times
I think they
bestseller,
just
Chris. You'll
blacked
hold
out.
Oh,
up.
yes, my bad.
I think this is a Christmas version. It's called Deck the Main.
They made a fucking seasonal
The
version.
Christmas.
Yeah, and these are, there's all all of them have German versions, by the way. There's
Can you
all,
put all of these up on screen?
Absolutely. I'll just Google when a Liger mates. By the way, there are so many of this like genre of book where it's just like some kind of thing, and then like a man with a lot of muscles on the cover.
I find it really
Oh, I get
funny.
a lot of like TikTok videos, summaries of them. They're really funny.
There's one here. It's not in the lines. It's taming a bear.
It's like a
Oh my
lion's
goodness.
pride, but then they just talk about fucking tigers
It's
and
a
tiger
bear.
hybrids and bears. I
And
feel
they
it'd be
always pick the animals that like middle-aged men have tattooed on them next to like a clock and a rose.
That's true.
and like a forest.
Yeah.
I can, yeah, like 60-year-old dudes with the word Omega tattooed onto their shoulders.
I saw a guy down the street. I was listening to him. He was sitting at a table near me. He was talking about how like he had a girlfriend, but oh my god, this girl is so hot. And I looked over at him, and he had loyalty tattooed on his neck.
This one's a gorilla, and it's just called Neo.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's just called Neo. I,
guess
don't think
it's
it's
like
by
a
the same author.
sub-series.
Well, that's
I-
like really similar graphic. What's the
And,
name?
and it's called Neo, but the thing is, the like instead of like a lion's pride or whatever it is, the category is called Werezoo.
No,
like werewolf.
who's the author name? Who's the author name?
R.E. Butler.
Oh, that actually might be a different one. I
It
don't
is,
know.
because the original is Eve Langless.
The picture looks very
Are
similar.
they in cahoots? Is this like a?
A Tiger's Bride.
It's
It could,
MLM.
it could be a different pen name by the same person, maybe.
That'd be so stupid if the entire industry of this type of book was just made by the same motherfucker.
Just
Yeah, none of the
one guy.
names are real.
But the different pen name, just rewriting the same story and like changing the adjective, like the
An
animal.
infinite money
I
maker.
believe it.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty
a
plausible.
I'm sure someone can
I'm
do
a
that.
when a lager mates truther.
We gotta force Nathan to read one.
I'm not reading it. I'm
The thing
not
is, you'd have to
reading
buy it because nobody's saving that as a PDF.
I
There's
was going to say
absolutely
this
nobody.
before, but with any funds we earn from this channel, if any, we are buying one of or all of the books.
Yeah,
We're
the second we
not
can
buying
afford
Nathan's
one.
book. I'm not reading
Who's
them.
keeping this in their house though? Which one of us is keeping this?
Well, you've already got the One Direction.
Yeah, you've got the
book.
One Direction
Yeah.
books.
I feel like it's fair that you keep that.
You know about the One Direction book, right?
Oh boy.
Vaguely, I think.
Well, there's a tome of One Direction fan fiction
Should I
over
pull
there.
it out?
It's
Oh my
No.
god, yes,
And
I
it's
remember
all
you
horrible.
gave it to me to read when we were like 14.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
been here since like 2012.
Oh, I love that. I still have your Twilight board game.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not taking that back anytime soon.
Oh, I love it.
We read
Please.
it
yeah,
out.
that's
I'll keep
yours.
it.
We read it out for an episode, and I had to cut out like 90% of that segment.
Yeah, because it was just talking about like balls.
I really wanted
Whoa.
Is it that explicit? I don't
It's
remember it being
There
that
is
explicit.
literally, I can turn to any page and there will be a sex scene. This is the whole book. And that was,
And
that was in Big W, by the way. Like,
It also
solid.
had no identification or
Oh.
any information on it. It was like
I'm thinking of
almost
something
blank.
different.
Real.
It was like weird, like.
What are
weird
you
oddity.
thinking of? Because there's no other scenario where this has ever happened.
I can't say it on the podcast, so you'll have to censor it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the. Think on that for a little one. That's a thinker.
That's a thinker.
Yeah.
That is, I'm thinking.
If you'd like to comment on that in the comments, then feel free to comment.
Tell us if you're a thinker.
You guys are really doing a lot of like and subscribe. This.
Hey, we've got to show the analytics.
We're driving engagement.
Yeah.
Otherwise
Yeah.
we're engaged.
Yeah,
There was a time where you guys weren't sellouts.
Well, I've sold, Gracie. We got corporate sponsors now. We got to make them happy.
We need to get the big bucks rolling.
You're gonna poison me through one of
I
these
don't
one
think
day.
our
You're gonna take the
engagement,
channel.
like
It
our
won't bother
viewer
you, even
retention,
if I
is
fill
high
it with
enough.
fucking
Don't tell
poison.
them, Nathan.
Yeah, I'll drink gasoline one day.
That could literally be the crude oil special, and you would not. One, you wouldn't taste it, and two, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Next episode, guys, will be the crude oil special, where we drink crude oil.
Can we drink pure oil as well, just to do like a difference in like
We-
the taste
We
testing?
make it smoother.
What about hot frying oil? Anyone up for that? I'd try it.
I'd try dirty McDonald's oil.
Yeah.
If anyone's.
Like I'll go to
Let's
McDonald's, grab a
skim
scoop.
the like places where it's just little bits of like came off of it.
Yeah.
Let's just eat those like little like chunks.
When you guys go and get the crude oil, can I inhale the natural gases?
If it, yeah, for sure, for
Cool.
sure.
Okay.
Can
I,
I just
I
make
don't think they're
natural gases?
natural, to be honest.
I can make those for you.
Oh, okay.
Chris,
Yeah.
we'll, for you, we'll get
Do
you.
you like
the,
mustard?
You know when you do
Yeah.
hand
Yeah, I
washing?
got you, man.
Yes.
I
We'll
got
get
you.
you the stuff from the bottom of the
What you
From
do
the oh
You
no,
do
is you
no,
bleach
that's
your
bad.
hair,
Don't want
you
That's
wash
bad.
it out, and you pee in the shower, and then you can
How-
inhale
how
unnatural
about-
gases.
How about you mix
Oh.
Yeah.
5 different detergents
You can
in the
DIY
toilet
it.
bowl, and
I
then
think I've done that
Mustard
before by
gas,
accident.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Who
We,
hasn't?
we probably have brain damage.
Yeah.
What?
I
You guys
get
are
you.
producing mustard gas or something?
No,
Um,
because you
Do
get
I need to
bleach.
reiterate? Do I need to go back?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought I was.
So when I said, can I inhale natural gases, Gracie says, can I inhale unnatural gases? And then I say, yeah, for sure. Like, I'll tell you how to DIY it. When you're bleaching your hair, when you're washing it out, you just pee in the shower, and then you can make mustard
Yeah.
gas.
Mm.
And that's, you're
Yeah,
inhaling
and I
unnatural
think that
gases.
I've done that
We'll keep
before.
that
And
in
both of
mind.
us have done
yeah, and
that,
he's
so
done
we've
that
both
too,
got brain
so
damage.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We're sharing it
Does
between
that-
the two of us.
That would actually work.
Yeah, bleach
Yeah.
ammonia.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Should we be recording that?
Watch
It's
your
all. What do you mean?
screen.
What?
It's all being recorded.
It's common knowledge.
Yeah, but-
Anyone who dyes their hair knows this.
Yeah, but would YouTube like that we've just instructed viewers of how to make ammonia gas?
I mean,
I
I,
mean,
think that you
you
can look it up online in a step of like what not to do.
I think
So,
they'd
I
be
think-
more worried about it now that you've brought it up in that context.
Mm.
Now you've just fucked it up.
Don't
'cause-
do it, guys.
You've got the Red Bull-
Whatever you
Stop
do.
peeing yourself!
Don't do it.
Don't
now.
pee in the
Dying
shower.
hair.
Don't
Guys.
die
Avoid
that's
treacherous
1940.
trails and stay away from the sea.
This is One Direction book quotes, by the way.
No. I know at some point during that book, and we flipped to it last time we were reading it. It's this a maid dress.
Oh yeah, it was.
So-
Oh, please don't.
That's
No,
the part
not
I
again.
thought I read.
Well, I'm not telling him to go find it. I'm just telling him that's in there.
Okay, hear me out. If I've got to hide instructions of how to make something horrible, like mustard gas or like a nuclear bomb, I'm putting them in the middle of that book because absolutely no one's gonna read through. Like they're gonna have to
Thing
read
is,
through.
What the
Well,
fuck
there's-
do you think I'm doing right now?
Yeah, but-
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah,
Do you think I
There
wouldn't
is
sit down and
someone
read this
that
entire thing?
purchased
I
that
think
book,
you would.
which means that they would read the whole thing.
There's not a
Well-
lot that I wouldn't do for the bit.
Yeah, but
I mean, to be fair, you would also think that the ingredients to make said mustard gas or nuclear bomb were part of the book.
Yeah, real. It's just part of the fanfic.
Yeah, it's just part of the fanfic.
But I mean, no government agent is reading the One Direction fanfic.
Oh, I found the porn.
No,
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
Congratulations!
Oh,
I'm
it's
surprised
over.
that you lost it and like found it. off
How
of the
how
phone.
explicit can I be?
Just
No.
Maybe I'll read just the funny ones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to quantify how explicit. Like in 1 second, I was like desperately trying to.
There
grab-
was like a pretty cinematic description of some ass eating.
oh.
Yeah.
I don't think
Only-
that. I don't
and
think
that's
that's
less than halfway
necessary.
through. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think the algorithm would be fond of that.
Wow.
Why are we like trying to appease the algorithm every
This
2
is what I'm
seconds?
saying.
All hail the
You guys
algorithm.
are selling
All
out.
hail
You
the
guys are selling
algorithm.
out.
You already got the special guest, Chris, to like start shilling it, and he's been on for 1 episode.
He's our
Guys
algorithm
corrupting
expert.
him.
The
All hail
podcast will be
Plankton.
on YouTube Kids.
It's not even
We're not
called
going to
YouTube
The
Kids.
podcast is real.
All you have to
Unnamed
do is make your.
podcast
You know,
kids.
all you have that. All you have to do is tag your videos as educational, and then you can get on YouTube Kids. It's that
Hashtag
simple.
Breaking Bad. Hashtag Walter White. Hashtag.
Wasn't
Salt.
that one guy that showed his asshole? Didn't he? Tag
Yeah,
it
no,
as
that video was
educational?
up for a week.
Yeah, didn't he tag it as educational?
What?
Something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why I didn't get taken down for something.
It was like how to like remove your like ass hairs with like this
With
thing,
no, yeah.
and then he showed like the actual like.
Yeah, he showed his asshole in the first like 3 seconds, and then apparently later on he showed it after, and he was like clenching it and unclenching it.
The video was up for like a week before it blew up on YouTube.
What do you mean it blew up on YouTube?
For like 5 million views, maybe.
Yeah,
Shit.
because everyone was just looking up so they could see a guy's asshole.
Yeah.
Which again, Meckel
Can't
was.
they look at their own?
That's what I'm saying. Meckel was telling me this, and she was like, "Oh, I don't want to look it up because you know I want to see it," and it's like, but at the same time, it's gone now. I don't know where to find it. It's like you can just look up a dude's asshole and you'll be just fine. You can just you can look it up. It'll be there.
It'll be right. It'll be right there in Google when
Desperate
it
Yeah.
wants
goes
to
up.
know what
Can
one
you
looks
catch
like.
me up because I just tuned in right as you were
There's
saying
this
that
dude,
sentence.
and I don't know if you've seen his content, but he says like really fucking weird things. But he was doing a tutorial on how to clean your asshole with Nair, which is the like.
I
hair
know this
removal.
guy.
Yeah.
He did a ukulele apology.
No, that. Wait.
No
No.
fucking way.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
no, I
Did
have
he-
to show you.
Are we sure? Are we sure? This
Yes,
is the
I'm
case?
sure.
Seriously.
I'm 100%
Okay, sure.
serious.
Yeah.
And he made multiple videos of it. I just
Okay.
Where's my phone? It's in the
Hey,
cat
no
track.
way.
Was this like post Colleen apology?
Yes,
Making
it's like
fun of
mocking
Oh.
her, but his is
Oh,
actually
okay.
good. He actually like changes chords a couple of times,
Nice.
like unlike Colleen.
Are we
Tops.
allowed to like show this in the recording? Like, can we just put this video up?
Yeah.
We're gonna get
I mean,
I'm
copyright.
gonna put
yeah.
his asshole up.
I
and we
mean,
can
we
put this up.
might.
You
No,
can't
we
get copyright
We
strike
can't
for
put
this.
someone's asshole up on the thing, but we can probably put up the
If I
apology
drew a
video.
diagram of it, do you think I could put that up, or is that still?
No,
I mean,
like
you can
the
probably
ukulele apology. Are we allowed to play that?
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Or
yeah.
we just
Not
play the
Colleen's
audio?
one because she's been
Oh, yeah.
copy striking
She'll
people.
sue you. That's true.
She's gonna sue the.
Yeah.
True.
It's so fucking bullshit that she just copyrighted it and now she's suing anyone because they just like if you're critiquing her then it's like not allowed anymore.
Well, she spent a lot of time saying toxic
I
gossip
found it.
train 3 times.
Nice.
Ago.
All right, we'll pause the thingy. Gracie was. I forgive him.
Good job, man.
I forgive him.
Yeah.
All is forgiven.
I forgive him for everything.
Very nice.
It's a little more dignified than Colleen's somehow.
I mean, to be fair, Colleen just kind of said, "You're all wrong. Plus, I'm right. Plus,
And
don't
provided,
care."
yeah, like,
The only
Zero
thing I've
evidence.
groomed
It's
is
just like
my
no,
two
I didn't
Persian
do it.
cats.
No,
Yeah.
I
Not a
didn't.
groomer, just a loser.
She was like, they're all liars," and then said nothing to really prove
You
that.
know when Meat Canyon makes a video making fun of him, you're done.
Oh, when Meat Canyon makes a video about it, you're done. You're actually good.
EDP just
Fuck is
missed
Meat
out on the apology.
You don't know Meat
video.
Canyon? Wait, what? Oh yeah, oh no,
He
EDP's
would have
making a
been in
comeback.
that.
Wait,
So
no,
Meat
he's
Canyon is these people who they're like an animation channel, but essentially they just make fun of people on the internet and they draw people in like a really disgusting way
Mm.
and just make fun of like Logan Paul and Colleen.
Oh, it's kind of like salad fingers type thing.
yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
I've
like a
seen some
lot.
of that.
It's
And they make fun
creepier
of
and more
Sneeko.
disgusting.
Yeah, they just make fun of.
And also,
silly people.
EDP's
I
making a
got-
comeback.
The
Yeah, he made an
scariest
apology.
analog horror Colleen apology video edit
Mm.
today. It genuinely almost triggered me. It was so scary.
Instagram Shorts like I keep getting like schizo edits of just like normal videos and then they just turn into a I don't know what I've done.
Genuinely, they actually get me.
I don't know why people make them.
I don't. Yeah, they just grab a normal video and then put like the.
It's like impossible to tell because they just turn into like horrifying images,
Yeah.
SpongeBob edits or something.
Like, come on, it's
Like,
just.
what have I
That
done
happened
to
me one
deserve
time
this?
when I was like standing in the kitchen when I was like trying not to be scared because I was downstairs alone at like 2 a.m. and then I like did it and it was loud on my phone because I was just looking through it. It was like wow and I was and I had to go back upstairs.
I love it when I'm watching a
That's so
video
real.
and the Great Value
Thank you for sharing.
Blueberries appears on the screen.
Oh
and
my,
it
I love
completely
Great
ruins
Value
the video.
berries.
I love Great Value blueberries.
There was like
Yay.
a video where some guy was filming like your average like phone holding up vlog like hey guys check out my new and then the video stops and it's sort of his hand stays up like this, but the camera moves
Oh,
back.
I love that one. I know exactly
in
what
the
you're
audio,
talking about.
and in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shadow, he's still holding his camera, and he's like, "Hello, is anyone out there? Hello?" And it's like if I was listening to that at 1 a.m. and then my fucking phone just started saying, "Is anyone out there?" It's like I would not be a
I
happy
saw
man.
second
No,
one
I
of
saw
these where they were
that.
saying, like, help.
I saw that, but with a
Oh, yeah,
clip
the
from the
Skinwalker
new
video.
Elementals movie. It was a clip from the new Elementals movie, but with that.
Oh yeah, does anyone want a free ticket to Elementals? I stole
A
two
free ticket?
I stole a 2 free ticket pass.
Absolutely
workplace.
fucking not.
To
Thank you.
Elemental.
You guys gotta see
Yeah.
Claude in Elemental.
Yeah.
Yes, Claude moment.
Yeah,
Claude.
well,
The Claude moment.
It's a free ticket, so
Look
it's
at the
zero
cinema
money.
all clapping for Claude.
Claude is an industry plant.
You'd have to pay me to go.
It's like, I don't know why they post on their Twitter, like, oh, look at Claude, guys.
They're
Oh my
just
god, everyone's
outright
clapping for Claude.
lying.
I mean, there is the
Public
argument to be made
adjustment.
that they knew people were going to make fun of them because
I mean,
now
yeah.
we're talking about Claude.
It's true.
It did
They
kind
true.
of-
They knew.
So maybe there's someone with like a hyper brain in there that knows
Maybe.
they're the butt of the joke.
But like, I
But
think
maybe
that's.
I'm giving them too much credit.
Yeah, I
you
think
are,
that's, like-
absolutely.
But if I was in charge of the Elementals marketing team, that's what I'd do.
Mm.
Hey
I
guys,
don't
look
think
at Claude.
anyone
Everyone's
said
clapping
that
for
sentence
Claude.
before.
If I was in charge of the
No one's
Elementals
ever said that.
marketing team, they really didn't have a marketing team.
They
No.
didn't.
I saw them just on like the premiere bits at the theater,
Mm.
but like I didn't see them on YouTube at all. Because no one gives a shit about Zootopia 2. We've already had Zootopia, okay?
Zootopia 2 is like not the thing that should be happening right
They've already Zootopia already gave us a really nuanced message about divide in society. Okay, we
Yeah.
don't need fucking elementals to dumb it down even more.
now. What do you?
The
But like,
role
what,
of the responsibility of police in society.
but like, you have to
the
understand that
division
when
in
water
society-
touches fire, fire burns out.
Ah,
They are
Fire
making
Boy and Water Girl.
I guess
They
it's
are
like a
making-
science lesson as well then. That's pretty
It's
complicated.
like chemistry.
They are making a Zootopia 2.
It's basic chemistry. Wait, what?
When?
Apparently they are.
No.
Says, Zootopia 2 was officially announced by Disney CEO Bob Iger, and while no release
Bob
date is
Iger.
officially no, not him, not Michael Eisner, fans can expect plenty as Walt Disney Animation takes audiences who, so apparently they are making another one.
Just give me the Minecraft movie.
Can I
then.
share something?
Yeah.
You shut up.
I
you
think
never
we
did.
really need to bring back when sequel movies didn't just have the number 2, but they had like a funny
Oh,
little
they had an
title,
actual title.
like
Yes.
Die Hard 2, Die Harder. That was hysterical. What happened to that? Now we've just got Zootopia 2. What about Zootopias?
He died again.
Zootopia is-
Zootopia Die
I feel
Hard.
like that's a multiverse thing. Like, it was just like
But
there's
at least it would be creative.
Zoo Galaxy.
I'm
They-
gonna give a hot take.
Okay.
I don't care who you are. Movies peaked at Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and they peaked with Spy Kids 3. Okay, ever since that phase of like early, you shut up.
I
Nathan.
actually, you know,
I think the end was Twilight 1.
Ever since like the age of like mid to early 2000s movies with poor animation, but it was still like good-ish animation, but it was like funny.
I mean, the CGI is better than Flash. Give
Well,
that.
I mean that's but like it's not setting the it's Flash.
Have you seen that one? Sorry, I was thinking about this a little bit ago. Have you seen that one shitty trailer for that Kraken movie where it's the whole movie is the trailer and it's just a summary?
What? I haven't seen.
Yeah,
this.
there is a movie out right now, and I was watching something in theaters, and I saw it as the like trailer before the movie. The whole movie is summarized within the trailer, and the entire movie is basically the like a self-insert Wattpad fan fiction, where they're like the most powerful person or whatever, and they're going against the evil girl that everyone likes or something like that. And the entire trailer is just the whole movie, and it gets spoiled.
Is that the new DreamWorks movie?
Probably,
I think
it's an
it
animated
is.
movie.
I know that really flopped because it came out very recently and is, like,
Is
I
it-
think
is it
flopped
out
harder
already?
than Elementals.
Hold on, I'll look it up
I
because
didn't even know it existed.
Yeah,
so-
hold
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
I think it's called Ruby Gildmill or
Yeah, that's
something.
the
Yeah,
bitch.
Groby Gilbert.
No.
Ruby, wait,
Ruby Gildmill.
Is
Ruby
that the one that?
Goldman.
Wait, no, that's
It's a
no. I'm thinking.
DreamWorks production.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one though.
What's our
It's
time
a-
at, by the way?
It's like 52 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Will anyone come with me to see the Meg 2?
The
Meg 2.
Oh, I remember
The
Ooh.
Meg
Meg?
2.
I
I
didn't see
remember
the
the
Meg
original
one.
Meg. I haven't watched it.
You don't need to watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
You don't need to watch the Meg.
Is it like?
Oh, I'm
Is it like? I don't know, like.
I'm mentioning it because it's exactly what Gracie described. If you watch the trailer, you've seen the first Meg.
Oh.
In fact, watching the Meg 2 without the first Meg might make it a better experience.
It sounds like a skit saying you don't need to watch the Meg. You don't need to watch the Meg.
You don't. It's
Watch
true.
the Meg.
You don't need to see it. It's okay.
It's not a very good movie, but the fact that there's a sequel excites me.
I would love if, while I'm just walking around the cinema, a Meg representative was just like, it's not a great movie, okay, but you don't need to see it. Just come in, okay? You don't. It's not
a
great.
great movie, but it's not that bad.
They should hire
Just
me.
come on, get in. Just get in.
It's not great, but like it's not. It's fun. You
I
can
would
come watch
genuinely
it.
go in if they were that like real with me. Like if they were like that real about the quality of their film, I would go watch it.
So
Yeah.
come with me to see
You
the
just
movie
like
then.
you
Yeah.
respect them a little bit.
I feel like if the Meg is just straight up with me, like it's not a good movie. It's not going to be a good story, but I'm going to see a fucking Megalodon. Then I'd go see it over any fucking Disney movie any day.
There's
Okay,
that
I think they have a
transparency.
poster of the Meg 2 in the office of my workplace.
Can I have it?
No, I mean it's on the wall for people to look at, like framed.
Yep.
Framed.
Yeah, but they,
Yeah.
they take them down eventually, right? Can
Well,
I
I have to
please
hunt
have
them
them?
down.
Oh, yeah,
Please,
Gracie,
please, please,
Where do all the
please.
posters go when they take them
It's a dark hallway where the lights turn on only occasionally when you walk through.
For
And
math.
you have to walk through the whole thing, and there's like, and then down the end there's weird sounds playing from all the theaters, and there's like woo woo as you walk down, and you can feel the vibrations coming up like around you, and then at the end of this hallway you can like look at the like posters that are in there. But they only have like 6 at a time because they're stupid, and my theater is like a weird social experiment where people can't find out what movies are playing at any given moment. There is nowhere advertising where the movies are. So, and there was a point in time which they had this wall where it's meant to be all the movie posters that are going up. There was a point in time where every single poster was Spider-Verse. And so it was just like, you could not understand what was going on for the whole day. It was just Spider-Verse, even though there were other movies going.
Real.
It's like a weird social experiment where every single person has to ask me, like, hey, where can I see what movies are going on? And I have to be like, not here, bro.
Can
This
you
is
write them
somewhere
down?
else.
Can you write them down, please, with like a list?
Oh my god,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't. Did I tell you how stupid the people were last time?
You
Did
told us on Discord. I was
Right, okay. There was a group of people, like a family, and I don't know why they didn't understand, but they did not understand the concept of movie theaters at all for some reason. So they came in, and I was working at the fucking like candy bar, and they came in and they were like, hey, what movies are on? And I was like, well, I can read them out to you, but it'd be quicker if you just look it up on your phone, and you can decide, like, you know, it just makes more sense for you to look it up, because then you have more time to search it. And they were like, oh, okay. And then I told them to go look it up, and they did not understand how to search something on their phone. And so they were like, can you do it? And I was like, no, okay, I'll just read them out to you. And they're like, no, don't read them out. Can you write a list so that we can look them up individually? And I was like, no, I have like 30 people here doing something. And it's like, I can't do that. I'm very, very sorry. Can you just look them up? And they were like, no. And so one of my other coworkers came over and was like, hey, you can go do those things and then I'll come help with this. And they were like writing down a list of all the movies for them. And they were like, oh, we don't like any of these movies. Can we play our own? And I was like, no! You can't do that.
I just
Like
made
an
them.
alien encounter.
Yeah, I don't understand. And they had like kids as well. So I was like, how did you like raise children? This is impossible.
Maybe they were like Amish and that was their first day like out in the world.
But they weren't Amish because they had like their phones out and they're like, I don't know how to use this. And they had like apps and stuff on it.
They just bought a phone.
Yeah, they went to like.
They like held out the phone and was like, can you help me?
They went to JB Hi-Fi and then came to the cinema.
You literally met extraterrestrial visitors.
I-
They just
I-
got an iPhone. They just went to the
They
cinema.
had 2 kids. One of them was a baby. One of them was like older. They were probably like 6 to 8 years old. I don't know. It was like one of those like under 12-year-old kids. It was 2 adults and then I think one like older like grandmother person. I don't know. Maybe it was just like I have no clue, but it was just like an older person that was with them. I assume it was family, and they could not understand how a movie theater worked. Even when I explained to them, no, you cannot play your own movies.
No, they just got some data on humanity. They said, oh, people go to the movies.
Yeah.
We're gonna just take this family. We're just gonna be inside the family, and we're just gonna all walk up and make Gracie write down all the names of the movies to see what she does.
They pushed in Q as well at one point because they went through Q twice and then they like
Aliens,
pushed in.
literally aliens. Wait, they went through the queue twice.
Yeah.
What?
And the
Wait,
queue was long.
They got to the front of the queue and then just went.
More than once, and I remember like I saw them again, and I thought that they were going to order movie tickets because they understood what was going on, and then they held up the phone and was like, "Can you help me?" And it was like, "Oh my god!"
And they have 5-second memories as well. That's yeah. No, the downside of like getting into human bodies is that they have bad memories. That's the inherent downside.
Excuse
That's
me,
why-
young lady. Which year am I in?
Oh, wait, did I tell you guys
What galaxy?
one time I was explaining what times movies were for one person, and he was like, "Oh, what are all the times for Transformers?" And I was like, "Oh, there's one at 7, there's one at 9," and he was like, "Oh, what time is the 9 p.m. session of Transformers?" And I was like, "Well,
If you dig a
You
5-foot hole, how deep
You
is
just
it?
answered exactly.
They just whisper to each other, "This isn't the Andromeda Galaxy. We're a one over."
And like I explained to it, it's like, oh, maybe because I thought it was maybe they were talking about the starting time. So it's like, oh, the starting time is actually like 9:30 or whatever. And they were like, no, what time is the movie? And I was like, well, okay,
These are
Well,
the
I
same
mean,
people.
yeah.
This has
No,
to
it's
be
a different.
like,
They're two different people.
this has to be a thought experiment. I think your job is a thought experiment.
Yeah, I swear to God, I feel like I'm getting tricked.
Like the government wants to hear us talking about this to know how young people are reacting to these people. This cannot be like, these cannot be people that actually
It's
exist.
not real.
Do you think that they
skinwalkers.
actually exist?
I don't understand how they do exist, but they do.
Literally aliens.
Yeah,
You
so-
you met aliens.
That's a thinker. That one's
Yeah,
a
I'm the
thinker.
only one that's met aliens.
That's going in the Sun Theater. Not in the Sun Theater. That's going in the thumbnail. Put that in the thumbnail.
What, the aliens?
Just
So do I
aliens.
include the oil or the aliens?
Both.
Every
Have it-
Or-
Oh,
Oil
actually,
and the-
on the topic of oil getting flushed down the toilet, I told you guys on the group chat, but I don't know how that person did their shit trajectory that way.
Oh,
I
right.
told
What?
you about this. I don't know if I told you about this, but
Just
I
an
went
adventurous.
I
Yeah,
went
fair
into I went into a bathroom, like a public bathroom, and I went into the stall, and I do not understand how this person took this shit. Because like I can't understand. I went in, I stood there for a second because I could not understand the trajectory of it. Because it was everywhere. But it was not as if they picked it up and like smeared it along places. It was like one line of like where the shit was, but I couldn't understand where they had to be standing for it to land the way it did. Because it was like everywhere. It was like splattered on the walls, on the toilet paper,
Like
like
a blood
dispenser.
splatter?
Yeah, but it was shit.
They were playing Peggle and had to bounce it off every wall surface.
And
to
you know
get
what?
the
You know what was
match
worse? You'd have the toilet bowl, and the entire back half of the toilet bowl was coated in shit, but the front half was completely clean. And I assumed it was their legs, but the thing is, it was everywhere. So I don't know. That's what I mean by I don't know the trajectory, because it was hitting the like toilet paper dispenser. So unless there was like a bounce where it like bounced on the back and then went other places, I don't know how it got there.
You know,
Yeah.
That raises a question about its buoyancy at that point.
Exactly.
Like,
it's like the scene from Men in Black, you know, where they have the alien airport that's like secret and all the aliens show. I feel like Hoyt's, or whichever one you work
Yeah.
at, is like an intergalactic like gateway point. Everyone just sort of shows up and they don't tell the employees. And we just have, because like they would have had to like bend over and there would have had to be like significant force behind that.
I do not understand how they. I walked into the toilet and then I walked back out.
Because you think it's the velocity of like a bullet, right?
Yeah.
To make the blood go everywhere. Like it has to be a bullet speed.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
They're a 4-legged air compressor.
What kind of people just show? What time is the 9 o'clock session?
no, you know how like the bowling ball, like how the bowling ball gets transported after you throw it. That's
Yeah.
like that's what that person had. And-
Are you
Real.
guys still talking about shit trajectory?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I mean, I do math methods, so I pass myself as an expert of shit trajectory and physics as well. It's very not possible to shit in such a manner.
well, I think if you saw it, I think you would change your mind. I think you would.
I would. I mean, I wouldn't pay good money to see that, but I just want to know how. I just want to know, like, what are these people I wish, like, when I die, I get to just know whatever I want to.
That's what I've been. I wish that I could just ask questions to people about weird and like stupid
Yeah, yeah.
shit that's happened, and be like, "How did that happen? How was that a thing? What happened?"
I want to get like 10 questions. I want to be
Yeah,
like, what the run me through this. Why the fuck did someone do that?
I've literally been when I was on the like replacement buses. I like half the time I was on those buses, I was literally thinking about questions to ask that I could get to answer as much as possible. Like I was trying to find the exploit, like the genie wish exploit, to get like most of the shit answered. Like, and I don't know. I'm still stumped on what that would be. I don't know what my question would be.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, just things like that. Questions as simple as, who was that at Gracie's movie cinema? I want to be...
I
What do
think
you
that
want?
does
Like
the
an
job.
ID card?
I
an
just want like
explanation?
I just want to
Who
know.
shit and why?
I just
and
want
how?
to know their story. Like, I just want to know who they were.
Who else
Like,
wants
because
to
these
deal
people
with
are real people. They went home
Yeah.
afterwards.
You know my shit, but you don't know my story.
It's like someone showed up. They did that in the bathroom. They went home.
It's very, very confusing how stupid people are. Because I didn't think they were this stupid before I worked this job. But the number of times, because we have like drink dispensers, right? The number of times people will just leave their cups and leave their lids all over the thing. And it's like, you have this, you bought this, you own this. Why is this here?
Well, I mean, when
And
you
it's like, they will leave like their straws just underneath the like containers and everything. It's like, there's a bin right there. How do you not know? It's under you. It's under you right now. Just put it in there. And it's like, they just leave it everywhere. It's like, what are you doing?
That's how I feel about littering in general.
Mm.
Like, I think it's one of the most, like, detestable crimes ever. 'Cause it's so easy to, like, to just put shit in the bin.
Exactly. On my, like, VCE VM excursion one time,
Oh, yes.
I literally, I saw a kid eat as fast as possible out of this plastic container, and he was shoveling it in. And then he had to run inside, so he just dropped it on the sidewalk. And the bin was literally, I think, 30 centimeters away. That, like, no joke. It was, and he just dropped it there. It's like, okay, I go. It's like, what are you doing? Just put it in the bin. It's okay. It's right there.
Well, obviously he's more important than global warming.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
Because why else would he do that?
Sometimes I think people already have the Elon chip in their head.
Real.
I think, actually, because he had, like, a fork in the container. I'm remembering now. I think it was a metal fork.
Oh,
So it's with a
no.
plastic container, and he just left his metal fork that he could have washed in there.
that's going to be a
It's
pain
like-
for the recycle center. If it ever gets picked up. Yeah, that's the problem as well. It's like, there's a very good chance that whatever you leave on the ground will never get picked up ever again. And it'll just get, like, transported to some, like, trash island.
Yeah.
And then it's there forever.
Pacific garbage patch.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Like, the massive garbage fucking islands.
That's like where 90% of the shit in our town ends up.
Yeah.
Because we live right next to the ocean. That
Yeah.
100% works its way out.
Garbage
for
patch
sure.
or, like, small islands that can't do anything about it because they just, like, get money by having all the trash steal
Rest
the
in
island.
peace, like, I was about to say magnesium. What's the country that starts with M? Madagascar.
Mm.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, if I think hard enough about, like, littering, I just get sad. It's
Yeah.
one of the things I just can't deal with in general. I hate littering.
It's just so, like, you don't... And there's no good solution to, like, where it will go after either.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, you litter, but your litter's gonna go to the same place that it would be if you just had it, like, normally put in a bin.
And
Which
yeah, like,
sucks.
once you realize that, like, even if you do the right thing and, like, split your recycling and all of that,
Yeah.
it's like, they even at the recycling centers don't do the best job, and it just ends up getting taken to landfill anyway. So,
Yeah.
like, no matter what the outcome, no matter how hard you try, just it doesn't make any difference, and it's really upsetting.
The number
just
of
start
times
sending
I've
it to
like, looked in a
space.
bin and it's been in like a recycling section, and then like a trash section, and it's the same bin.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I like open it for a second, it's like, you're one of these, aren't you? It's just like,
Discrimination.
Expressing a disappointment to the bin. I mean,
Oh, yeah, you're one of these ones.
I feel, you know the really, really deep hole in Russia that they dug?
Yeah.
and,
Oh,
all
yeah.
sort of fucked up. We should just put everything in there.
No, dude, the dinosaurs are down there.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they can
Let
eat
them
it.
can they?
live.
Yeah,
You
but
can
I
eat
think
it.
shouldn't they just leave
Like
and
in
then we can put
Journey
our stuff
2.
in there?
No, I mean, they have nowhere to leave. They're stuck down there.
I mean,
Why?
They can live with
we can
me.
put a rope down. They can get up.
Imagine them, like, rock
Sorry, I
climbing.
didn't think of that.
There's just
so
a rock
sorry.
climbing up the
It's too hard. You can get like a ladder.
Well,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
a test of the best dinosaurs too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So we're only gonna get
Natural
the cream
selection.
of the
yeah.
Which one has the, like, long enough arms?
Ah,
to
the
just
chosen dinosaur. The chosen one.
Look at his blood.
that would be really funny. Like a Mr. Beast challenge as well. So guys, we put a rope in a really deep hole. With
Hey guys,
100
we're digging up
dinosaurs.
these dinosaurs. We're gonna see how many comes out, and you have to guess how many comes out. And if you guess correctly, you win $10 million.
No,
That's
we
the best
cut the
ones.
rope after the first one.
Oh, wait.
Isn't that like a Bible story?
We're cutting the rope of the dinosaur if they stuck in a
No,
really deep
I
hole.
don't think
No.
dinosaurs are in the
I
Bible.
swear there is a
Might
Bible
be.
story where like God extends something down to heaven.
I know that there's like Jacob's ladder where he goes up. I don't know if there's one
Oh,
where he like
that's,
gets
um,
cut down.
That's That's James and the Giant
There
Beanstalk.
is one. Like one of the sinners goes up, and then it's like
Jack and the Giant
I
Beanstalk.
think
I'll
you're
Google
thinking
it.
of like a
They
s- a
referenced it in
spider,
an anime.
like a spider web.
Is that what you know?
Erased. It's in erased. I know what you're referencing.
But it's a parallel to an actual Bible story.
I know what
I'm
you're-
pretty
Um,
sure. But I am.
Bible story where sinner falls.
It's like the
and-
sinner's web or something.
Google Rope from Heaven Bible story.
I mean, there was like a really big, it was a really stupid conspiracy theory that like Russia stopped digging that hole because they found hell at the bottom. It was like some fabricated like audio of screams. So I feel like if we
That's
just,
some Doctor Who
Holy
bullshit.
shit! Hell dinosaur.
it's a really base theory, and someone like made an SCP article about it. But I feel like if we just put all the rubbish down there, it'd like be incinerated anyway. Whatever. I don't know. It's like,
I mean, if hell is down
This
there,
guy's
let's
an
throw all the
innovator.
trash down
well,
there.
it's like a sin to like be greedy anyway. So we'll just give them all the rubbish. Like they
Yeah.
like it because it's evil.
Exactly.
I'm so evil. I'm gonna litter, and you're gonna take all our litter.
I'm sure if you like threw it in the lava pits of hell, they'd like love to breathe all the chemicals, and you know they'd love it. It'd be great.
Why don't we do that?
Because it's one of those plot holes. It's like, you know, like if you're littering, then you're evil, and then you'll go to hell, and then you have to deal with that.
Well,
And then it's on you.
Yeah, then it's on you.
I don't want it to be on me.
Oh, I don't want
Well,
it.
you can't get out of it now.
Well, I've already given. I given my rubbish to Coles. It's on them. For not doing the recycling
Oh,
program.
no. Not finding
That's
anything.
exactly it.
I'm literally not finding anything
On what? What are you
I
looking
on
at?
the Bible thing.
Just be
Jack and the
stupid.
Giant Beanstalk.
But I heard something. Maybe it's like a children's tale, and I'm
Maybe.
thinking it's the Bible.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
I don't
giant
respect
beanstalk, like Will
the
said,
Bible.
probably sounds correct.
Yeah, because I'm looking it up and it's like there's links to like ropes in the Bible. There's links to like people having a rope that eternally binds them to like an event in the Bible. But like there's no just like they cut the rope and was like, "Hey, fuck you, bro."
I
Like in the Bible.
gotta get onto this Bible shit because
Okay.
Nathan's probably right. I am probably thinking of Erased, but I swear it was parallel to a Bible story. Because Xavier was like, "Oh my god, this is just like in the Bible," and I was like, "Okay, you
I
come
read
from
the
a
Bible.
Christian Irish Catholic family. You're probably right."
I watched Evangelion, so I'm pretty versed in the.
He still
Oh,
has
which
Evangelion,
Bible story is
this
that?
guy.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, fuck you,
I was
bro.
gonna watch it these holidays. I
You
don't
say
know.
that every holidays though.
That's true.
It's every single one.
You're literally on the I'm gonna go for a walk today set.
Yeah, exactly.
I say that every single day. I say, oh, I'm gonna get out of the house today. I'm gonna go on a bike ride, and then I'm like, oh, it's 5 p.m. I'll do it tomorrow.
You should ask me to come with you, because then we can like co-op each other.
Real.
On bike rides. I'd
Let's
do
go
that.
to Coles and get chalky milk.
Unironically, yeah, I'd do that.
You might see Sam there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Then we can say hi to Sam.
bleep out his
Ah.
name.
It's like an old short story that's like a Christian. What's it called? Like a moral story?
Yeah,
Story
yeah.
of a moral. It's like a Christian moral story.
Like a fable? No, wait, is that?
Fable?
I don't know.
So
that
like
would
fables,
make
fables are moral stories, but they're like Christian moral stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I don't know what the word to describe it is, but I think Nathan was right.
I don't know what he said. What was he right about?
I think I thought of that because of
Right.
Erased.
Right.
We used to do religion. Did you guys do religion? Fuck. I said your school. Can you note to edit?
Well,
please?
yeah, I'll just get rid of it.
Sorry, I didn't even think about
Bro.
that. In my primary school, we did like religious studies for a little bit.
Mm.
Like they brought in a teacher for like a little while, and then parents complained so much that they just like asked her to leave.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't do religious
Will the
studies,
mic
no.
pick it up if I eat my sausage roll? I'll leave it.
You can. How about you take it out of the packet and then eat it? Because then it won't. I'll get you like a plate or something if you want.
I can put my jacket and shake it out. I
Okay.
can shake it out later.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
A guy for jacket
Um,
eating plate.
While I'm
Okay.
organizing stuff, would anybody like to sample my special brew I've brought in today?
Special brew.
Just a little
Special
test.
brew.
I'll have the tiniest little bit because I
Okay.
may not like it.
I'll
Do
have
we?
a small
It's
sip.
really nice.
What's our time for the episode?
We're over an hour by now.
hour 13.
Do we want to round it up?
Oh my god.
Do we want to round it up before we do the?
Well, we
whiskey
can go.
tasting?
We can go to like an hour 30 if you want, because we do have guests. So it's like a
Fair
special
enough.
guest episode.
Special episode.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm special. Pay attention to me.
We'll just
They make
note
up
to the
15
Gracie.
minutes.
Note to the Gracie. Will not roll over the whiskey sample.
Okay, I gotta go piss. So if we're not rolling,
You
then
don't-
I gotta piss.
Should I pour one for you?
Yeah.
Just the tiniest little.
I'll
smidge
pour
from it.
tasters for you all. Don't
like
worry.
like the littlest tiny.
I know you're all mixed
I
drink
know it's like a secret
motherfuckers.
special brew,
I
but
am
like
very much a mixed drink man.
Look, I'm a straight liquor man, so I don't know how much you guys will like this.
I used to be a
But
straight liquor man.
This is fucking delicious to me. That's like a sip amount. Is that how much you guys want?
Yeah, that's
Like just a little test?
Yeah, it's a-
sip
yeah, it's a-
amount.
Alright.
it's a sip.
Pass them around.
All right, I'll have
Take
a sip.
take
and you
four
have a sip.
take 4 sides of the
No, I'm
cup.
gonna
keep
pour
splitting
more.
it in
Just
half.
pass them on.
I think I might pass on this one.
Alright. Well then.
A little bit.
You want
Nah, I'm
some
good.
halves?
Yeah, thank you.
I just ring around
Oh.
and around. Oh, you just keep on passing it over.
Oh, no, oh, okay.
As they
So-
get handed out, I just pour them into my one.
When you try whiskey, like the thing that's recommended that you do is that you get just enough that it's like you can taste it and it's on your tongue, but like not enough that it's like a mouthful because otherwise it's gross. You want to be able to taste it.
This looks to be about the tongue full, hopefully.
Correct ratio for the tongue.
Oh, you already drank?
That's the strat. I've
You
been
like it?
drinking too much at once. If you don't let it if you don't let it touch the roof of your mouth.
I let it touch the roof of my mouth.
No, but that's so right. If you just let it go over your tongue, it sort of like tastes like it's sort of burningish a little bit, but not in a bad way.
It makes you feel warm, right?
Yeah.
I
Just like
am
whiskey.
a hard liquor enjoyer.
I've never known how to drink it. That's so much better.
Do you want to try, Nathan?
I'm good.
I've been
Alright.
doing it wrong.
You like Chris?
It's because you're guzzling.
Well, I mean,
my
for a
God.
first time tasting it, I don't know.
Well, I
'Cause
get it
it's like-
kind of tastes like lighter fluid. but
Yeah.
I like it.
Gravy. We've been drinking it wrong.
Just enough that you can taste it, like just a
Don't
tiny
let
bit.
it touch the roof of your mouth, just your tongue. It's so much
This
better.
just gives me.
Just let it roll over your tongue, and then don't have any
out.
It's like I let
I'm
it.
teaching them how to drink. I feel like a dad.
It's like, yeah, I let it touch the roof of my mouth, and then I
Just let it
started.
roll over your tongue, just like not
Okay.
that much.
It's nice.
Great.
Great,
Oh yeah, just the whole thing. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You can drink it how you like.
Fuck you.
What?
She's made of concrete. Gracie's made of concrete.
What?
She's a concrete block.
What am I meant to do? You told me to do that.
Well, can't articulate his point. And,
I don't understand what you meant. I'm doing the thing that you asked me to.
With the weird.
Yeah, but I
The
had a
thing is,
little bit,
And I have a
It's
little
like
bit
I
as well.
smell it.
and then you
And
just
every time,
went,
like it smells like
It's
the
not that
wine
bad.
that I have at the Greek churches when I go to a church and like
It's got a little bit of sherry in it.
that
It's
that
It's
explains it.
triple casked, and one of the
Yes.
casks is
it
sherry.
invalidates
Okay, that
me
explains it, yes.
when you're a
I like
chap.
it. It's a little tiny bit
Okay.
smoother and smoother
I'll
than
make
like
sure
a
that
I
regular
you
did.
whiskey.
chat
Yeah,
next
no,
time.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
I get that.
like I don't know. If you like whiskey, my only advice to you is to never go for Jack Daniels and always go for Jameson.
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels is
We always
shit.
go for whatever's the cheapest. So.
Jameson is the cheapest whiskey,
Oh.
Oh, easy.
and
Oh,
Jameson
Jameson.
is good. This is Jameson, but it's like special Jameson. Normal Jameson, honestly, I love it. It's great. It's cheap.
That's great.
We will share a Jameson sometime if you guys like this.
Sweet.
My
Ah,
sister's
cool.
coming back in August, so
Oh, we can share some.
with my sister.
Gracie, what do you think?
I gotta retaste it because I don't remember.
Month till
Reset.
I immediately forgot Gracie's sister's
It's
name.
nice to know, I think.
Yasmin.
Yazzie.
I keep eating it all
Yasmin.
the
I
time.
don't
Yaza.
think it's
Not Yasmin.
Yazza.
Excuse me.
It actually tastes like a flavor instead of like acid, like the stuff that we usually taste. Like
Ugh. True.
So-
Not one.
we
nice
drink
sip.
nail polish basically.
I mean, I've done a lot of drinking.
Mm.
I can give you some advice on things that don't taste like nail polish that aren't super expensive,
Yeah.
and Jameson is one of those things.
Mhm.
What else? All vodka is shit. Just get the cheapest. Like what you guys have
That's
been
what we
doing.
usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Gets the job done.
Stop drinking nail polish.
Don't buy mixed drinks. Buy
Oh,
the
for
liquor
sure.
and then buy the mixer because it'll save you like
Mm.
$50
Yeah. really.
fully.
Already technically broke that rule with negative 196.
Yeah.
Those are different. Those are really good.
We only drink
I
negative
excuse them.
196 and the cheapest vodka that there is.
I just like
Well,
drink the amount. I
If
want
you
to
mix it with something, you can have any vodka if you're just gonna do shots or like mix it with something.
Mm.
But if you want like hard liquor that you can sip on, I opt for whiskey.
Mm.
I mean, I just prefer it mostly because, you know, if I'm out and I'm drinking, I have more of a concept of exactly how much I've drank.
Mm.
That's true.
It's up to personal
Right.
preference, I guess.
We have to figure out when we're gonna do Halloween this year because we can't do it at my house. Like, there's absolutely no way.
I think I'm gonna have a Halloween party.
Will in
if you guys
shock
wanna
and in
come.
awe.
Thing is, I don't want to get like pissed drunk stupid at your house because I feel bad about it.
Everyone's gonna be pissed drunk stupid.
Except for Gracie.
I'll try my best, okay?
She's just
Why
lying
do you
to make
feel
us
bad
feel
about
better.
it?
No, because I don't want to like, because in my house it makes sense for me to be like that because it's like, oh, I know what the like limits are at my house, but in your house I don't know those, so it's like,
Do you remember my 17th birthday party
no.
where I did 3 shots, passed out for 3 hours, and woke up when everyone had shown up at my house?
I don't-
You
I
can
think I
drink
do
as much
remember
as
that.
you fucking like, Gracie.
Okay. Well, I'll remember that.
That's if she can
For
finish
Halloween.
the drink.
Yeah.
Break the rule.
You know what crazy?
That's for you too, Nathan.
Oh, I get to eat more banana peels. I love eating the banana peels.
You left it on the floor. You left it
I
on,
didn't. I
you
swear I
left
didn't
it
leave it
on the
on the
floor in my kitchen.
I swear I didn't leave it on the
It's a
floor.
fucking
I had
lie.
to pick it up the
No.
next morning.
I swear I gave it to
I
you.
thought he gave it to you.
I like put it on the kitchen and counter and stuff. I definitely did not leave it on the floor. Oh.
You
Maybe
gave
you
it to me
dropped
and
it.
it ended up knocked on the floor.
Yeah, maybe,
Ah,
yeah,
and
you
I
just
woke
dropped it.
up so tired, and I walked into the kitchen for a glass of water, and I looked down.
Half eaten.
You know, you slept on a fucking Mario Kart banana.
6 people sleeping in my living room.
Literally Luigi over there, while Luigi dropped a banana on his
I
way
didn't.
out.
No.
Devious trick.
I had a banana. I had it with bread as well. It was like sandwich.
Yeah, I remember
I always got banana
What?
bread.
You were very
That's
excited
really
about
You're
it.
a menace.
I was like, this tastes good enough. I mean, it tasted fine at the time.
Look, you were drunk and looking for something to rebel to, and you found that in the banana peel sandwich.
Rebellion in the most exciting way possible.
Every person you encountered, you argued the benefits of the banana sandwich. It was awesome.
This is a really funny thing, so should I just explain the context of the banana thing and then we can just have
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
Oh, podcast. Okay.
So, what was the occasion again?
It was my birthday.
Right, Lloyd's birthday. We all went to his place and we drank a lot of soft drink.
Can
'cause we're
Gracie have
underage.
pictures from the party?
I don't. Do I have any of those?
I can send you the file.
Send me some. Yeah, send me some photos.
And Nathan drank a lot of soda and he got on a really big sugar high
Yeah.
and decided it was a funny idea to put a banana, not a peeled banana, a banana in between 2 bits of bread and eat it in front of people.
Oh, there was banana in there? I thought it was just peel. Like all peel, no banana.
I can't remember.
It was banana and peel.
Yeah, right.
Thanks for clarifying.
Eventually it did just become a bit of bread/banana compound.
It was squished when I encountered it. Yeah.
Someone had slipped on it already.
There was already like a shoe print in it.
No, but there was when I found it on my kitchen floor.
Oh shit.
There was like a head-shaped dint in the ground. Like something like
The
the
hole in the wall as well.
real.
A hole in the wall the shape of a person.
I like the idea that Nathan just goes around to stairways and just like leaves banana peels around where it just
Blind
falls.
spots.
It's
Yeah.
You're
like
too
trying to
nice.
fall
That's
off.
your
Stairs.
secret evil.
My secret evil is leave banana peels so they just trip and fall horrifically down
Yeah.
I
the
think
stairs.
you should drive down the Geelong freeway and throw banana peels out the window.
I don't think I should be doing
Do you
that.
think you could get the cops called on you for that if you were just doing
Yes.
that?
I
Absolutely.
think that's
You
a
absolutely
great
could.
example of getting charged of public mischief.
Actual
I
devious
thought that was a
behavior
crime.
as a criminal offence.
Yeah.
That's a
criminal
real
offence.
charge. Public mischief.
Mm.
Public. I would love to have public
I wonder what-
mischief.
God,
Yeah,
I
what else
wish.
counts as public mischief?
Mischief.
I think it's
Mischief and
vague for a
mayhem,
reason.
dude.
so that they can charge people like Nathan.
That is true.
Yeah, literally, just for guys like him,
Yeah.
economic students with nothing to lose.
Putting it all on the line.
Nathan and a banana peel on the Geelong freeway, going 90 k's an hour. You would legitimately would that cause a car crash?
Yes.
I think that should be the thing.
Only if they
Surely
get
someone's-
I don't
distracted
know if
by
I
the
get an
banana
opinion.
peel. If some guy throws a
Ooh.
fucking banana peel out his window, unless it hits you on the windshield, you don't care. Like,
That's gonna be in the thumbnail.
I mean, if you got distracted by it,
that's what I said
Everything's
that
on the
earlier.
thumbnail, dude.
It's not about the banana peel. It's about the person receiving the banana peel and their opinions on the banana peel.
so it's on them.
Exactly. They
It's
should
not
be
on
charged with
Nathan.
it.
Nathan hasn't
Whether
done
or not
anything
I
wrong.
have done it- whether I deserve to be charged is entirely not on my basis.
Depending on, does the banana have any accountability in this?
The banana.
Should the
Banana
bill-
chose to be thrown out the window.
It's like
It didn't do anything.
we
We need to
should
get
go
Mr.
on.
Mankowski in
Yeah,
here.
exactly. My thoughts exactly. Does anyone do philosophy in this room?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Can someone explain to me the kind of if I was trying to justify to you the banana shares the responsibility. What's the name for that kind of mindset?
I mean, I can tell you the ways that you could get to something like that, but I don't know about the mindset to do with that.
Surely some philosopher has pondered in his Roman tower a banana thrown out the window in fact shares culpability in a crime.
Camus.
I mean,
Camus.
the
Sorry.
thing is, you could
Cameron.
argue that, like, there's this thing where the circumstances of one person's life determines what happens with the rest of their life, you know, like, cause and effect, but you can argue, like, how much cause and effect can you, because, like, if someone does something because of the circumstances, do they still, like, get charged because of it, even if their, like, life was shit, because they still did that thing, but they didn't have any say in the matter, you know?
Is this
And
about the
that's-
banana?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm following.
yeah. And that's like, that's the way that you could say that the only person at fault is the banana, because the other person didn't have any say in it, because that was just how their life would have ended out anyway. That's
Right.
cause and effect.
So
it's Nathan's destiny.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
It's his
I
destiny
was
to
the
do that.
chosen
Therefore-
one to throw the bananas.
Exactly. So he can't be charged with it because he was always going to throw the banana because of
So-
cause and effect.
well, that just dissolves accountability for both of them.
Exactly.
Easy.
That's like. But
Case
the thing is, the
closed.
banana isn't a person, so it can't have any of that cause and effect.
Well, I mean, it sort of depends. how
Maybe
you
in
think a
some
banana is a
places.
person?
Well, it depends how you define a person.
You think a banana is a person?
I feel like it's not
Well,
true.
now you're just doing you're
Oh,
like
I mean,
being an absurdist.
Yeah.
Isn't like a bit about DNA
I
actually
know
from
about
bananas?
This guy.
Well,
Yeah, we share about
Yeah,
I think it's 60 to 70% of our DNA with bananas.
easy.
Yeah, but at
Which-
that point, can't you turn it around and be like, Nathan, is it fault because he's a banana?
I mean,
He
some
is?
people are more
I'm
banana than
67%
others, and
banana.
we don't
He
know
does have a
how
curved
much
spine.
banana
I
Nathan is.
don't know
Yeah,
how
that
curves
part of him is
spine.
at fault because he's a banana.
He does have scoliosis.
Can we get Nathan's genetics tested for his match for his banana match?
23 and me.
Which banana is most similar to you?
I like the idea of if Nathan has thrown a banana out of the car, right, and they're trying to identify him. You know when they have like suspects lined up in a wall?
Yeah.
They just have tables with like 4 bananas and Nathan. It's like,
It's a mafia
could
right
you
there.
please explain to me, sir, which banana do you recognise from the scene of the crime?
It was the Cavendish banana.
The one with the curved spine.
They all have that curved spine.
Nathan has a banana-shaped spine.
I don't have a banana-shaped spine.
Prove
That's
it.
yeah,
called
it's just a banana.
scoliosis.
I don't have
They have
scoliosis.
spines like curvy. His just curves like outwards like that. It's
That's lumbar lordosis.
it doesn't like curve in at all. It just goes directly out.
Oh, like concave and convex.
Yeah.
Like you know how there's a bit like our back of our spine curves in the tiniest little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like consistently like he's like a crescent moon in body
Just keep
shape.
going.
He's banana shaped. That's gonna be Nathan in
I
20
looked up
years.
everything is conscious and there's panpsychism. And guess what the image for
Oh
panpsychism
my
is?
god.
No fucking.
I know
It's
exactly.
fucking
No
bananas with
way!
eyes!
Oh my god.
Panpsychism has bananas with eyes!
No
I know
way.
exactly what it was.
He planted this.
Oh my god.
Everything has consciousness. The bananas were conscious all along.
I forgot about panpsychism, if I'm honest. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
I'm genuinely speechless by
I'm
this.
flabbergasted.
Please upload a photo of that to the
Yeah, I'll
Upload
just- yeah.
this
I'm
image of
gobsmacked.
panpsychism.
This is real.
I'm gonna think about this as I'm like lying in bed tonight.
Yeah, real.
Like when I leave this podcast, it's
The
gonna be the
events
first
just
thing I think
lined
about.
up perfectly.
Yeah, thank you.
The
I love
universe has merged in a way that has made this possible, and I just want to say thank you.
I don't know if I can eat another banana over again.
I don't. Yeah, I think you're quite right, Finn.
They're too human. Like too
What if
powerful.
they're 60% me?
Yeah.
That'd be messed up.
Bananas are actually 40%.
It's like almost
human.
cannibalism.
Yeah, but like 40% of it. It's like 40% cannibalism.
So I can eat 40% of the banana and leave.
That's
Well,
the
the other-
human bit.
Oh shit! I've revealed myself.
Self-report.
Another 20%, you'll be all good. With 40%.
Vance eats bananas for the human bit.
Now everyone knows I'm a cannibal. I'm sorry, guys.
Worst universe.
Sorry,
in your childhood
guys. Uh-oh.
Call it
then.
the
Oops, I
ukulele.
actually ate the human part.
This is going in the thumbnail.
Everything's in the thumbnail.
Well, that's what a thumbnail
Do I
is.
just have to make a compilation for a thumbnail?
Well,
What do
you
mean?
need to figure out how to incorporate the Nana bit. I can't remember the other couple things
Alien.
that I wanted to put in there.
Aliens, crude oil.
Aliens,
Um,
crude oil.
A missing table.
The shit,
Yeah.
the shit splatter. This is a terrible thumbnail.
Missing tail.
Then we also have the rainbow, like children's kids background.
True, yeah, the
We
clickbait
can't. We
thumbnails.
cannot have everything in the
This
thumbnail.
is
I
just
think
gonna be
you
a
need to
challenge.
make like an oil painting. This is not something that can be contained in MS
Yeah,
Paint.
this is like something I need to work on for 3 years and then we post it.
The Magnum.
And it's
Real.
completely
This is
unreal.
something you need Miss Bacon's help with.
Do not invoke her name.
Yeah,
Do not bring her
This is
into
sacred
this
ground.
space.
She is these things.
Is she still like working?
I would
Probably.
assume
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
I think my
Christ.
brother has her.
Oh, I'm
This
so
is some
sorry.
confidential information that I don't want the school to hear.
Well, would you just bleep out all the names?
But you know my old podcast, right? The original
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
that I
Yeah.
Of
was-
Sorry,
Those
your one.
episodes still are online.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh, they
still-
are.
And
you blast.
we spent the last episode of our podcast about an hour long just bitching about Miss Bacon.
Yeah.
We were just
We did.
complaining about her. We were just like, oh, guys, to tell you the truth, where are we
last
recording
episode of
this?
The other podcast?
Your 4 Ps.
The
Yeah,
4 Ps
I
in
I
a
feel like I
podcast.
remembered it.
Yeah,
we were.
we were there. We were
Yeah.
editing it.
We were just wasting the hour away from art, and we just admitted that on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
And they just gave it a name, and it's like, yeah, it's still up there. I think it's what? like 6 years later.
Yeah.
Was this in year 8?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
year 8, yeah.
8.
No, it's 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be year 9 because COVID. Maybe.
No.
Yeah. 9's gone. 7's gone. So it's 8.
It's good to have an original back, Chris. It's good to have you back. Chris was a comrade.
I was.
Podcast.
I was
Jonah
on.
was in it as well, right?
Jonah was the one that convinced me to sign up in the first. I would
Right.
not have my passion for podcasting if it were not for Jonah.
Right.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
be on
Jonah.
I think you should reunite.
We gotta
You
bring
reckon?
everyone apart from one of the members back in.
Yeah, John Meartuck.
Exiled.
Bleep it out.
Said his name before. Why
Thing is,
would-
even if we didn't say his name, he'd be able to figure it out. I don't think it's very. This is a process of elimination.
Sorry.
Does he
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to
it's
these?
not.
No, absolutely not.
I've started actually I can't say that. I don't know.
I don't think he does. I don't think he.
I
cares
wouldn't
enough
assume
to.
so.
I've started walking up in his room
I mean,
at night
if he
and
did,
like
he probably wouldn't
hypnotizing
remember
him
it.
to start
Exactly.
watching my
Like,
episodes.
it's just a non-issue because this is.
I've looked it up on
It's
his
totally
computer
like-
and I left it on
I've changed the URL of Sidebet and Reacts and the Unnamed
You
podcast.
can't tell the difference. Wait a minute, which one's KSI?
Oh.
I'm KSI, by the way.
I don't know.
Why do you
any
want to
of
be
them.
I'm one of the
KSI?
I
other
can't
ones.
believe we're with
I don't
KSI
know.
right now.
You're
Any of the names. I'm the guy that says ah.
Isn't that
the
both of them?
sidemen. Gracie's one of the sidemen.
Isn't that all of them?
Hey.
Don't all of them
All
go,
of them.
ah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
It's
just so nondescript that it's specific. So I can get away with it.
I'd like to be Drew from Emergency Intercom.
I have no idea what that reference is. Does anyone? Is anyone an expert?
No.
I don't know.
Unfortunately.
Sorry.
I showed you the videos.
I don't remember.
Gracie doesn't.
Do you remember the one where he goes? I have to do that.
Nathan will visually describe it.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
LGBT. We love them. We love those people. But did you know what it stands for? The L. Let's. The G. Go. The B. Brandon. The T. Trump. The Q. QAnon. The plus. Jesus Christ. Did you know that?
Let's go,
You've
Brandon
never showed me
Trump,
this video in your life.
QAnon, Jesus Christ.
Yay.
Wait a minute, you don't spell Jesus Christ with a plus?
The
Is it-
cross
the
of
cross.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, the cross. Oh my god.
I love the Liberty Guns Beer Titties one. Like that's my favorite version of the like acronym being changed.
I'm a fan of Luigi Got Big Titties.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a trend with the titties section.
I'm really here on a podcast and no one here listens to Emergency Intercom.
Well,
Sorry.
the podcast is going to be over soon because it's 1 hour 32.
Oh my god.
Personally.
I mean, you admitted to listening to other podcasts. I mean, I was going to bring that up at the time, but I feel like that's a bit of disloyalty.
Are they a special guest?
Respectfully,
Not you.
I'm not gonna listen to a podcast when I could just text you guys and ask to hang out.
The Sigma response is, I'm not going to listen to podcasts when I could be on it.
Well, I don't need to say that because I'm here.
Fair enough.
I don't need to establish myself like that because obviously
See,
I'm
Chris,
the dominant one.
this is what if someone stands up to me, I respect it, mate.
Okay, what is it? What?
I watch Evangelion.
That's I don't say that.
I confronted Chris today and I said, you look like Gendo Ikari, and he sort of laughed and then admitted 5 seconds later he's never seen me.
No, because Sophia would say that all the time, and
I
then she
said-
had to describe
I
to
said,
me.
Chris, I hate you. And then he said, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
This is how you become a permanent member, Chris.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you expect me to do when you respond, like when you tell me that I look like an old man from an
He's not
anime
an old
that I've never
man.
watched. I mean, it's like a dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Vaguely.
Very
Is he
absent.
the like abusive one that looks slightly like an old Pokemon trainer?
Yeah, he's got the
Yeah.
glasses that are constantly.
Yeah, well, there you
like,
go.
Yes.
Oh, the one I see in the memes
Yeah.
sometimes. I haven't watched the show, though.
Me neither.
Well, there you go,
saying
old
he's been
man.
gonna watch
I
it
was
for
right.
like 6
And
years.
I will
Anyway.
watch it.
I forgive you, Chris.
Thank you. I don't really accept it, but like I'll take it.
I love resolution.
Same.
There's no tension here.
Okay,
course
we're
not.
at an hour 34.
That's quite good, I'd say.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode. Thank you very much.
The 4 Ps in the podcast.
Hey!
There's too many keys.
Thank
We
you
have
for
6.
all the views on the last episode. I don't know what is going on, but I think we're getting sort of random viewers on the internet, 5 of them. So that's.
Did you
kinda
promote
cool.
it anywhere, or was it just?
Oh, I did, but I didn't get that much
I didn't promote it.
traction.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I can promote it on my meme account.
Oh, real? Well,
True.
12
Scary
people every 2
chat.
days.
Scary chat, true. It's been in
Um,
retirement for ages.
Hello to the Discord live editing crew.
Hi.
Hello Discord. Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
We listen to the edits when we premiere the episodes and we listen to them on Discord live.
Yeah, because we forget what happens in them. So
Yeah.
it's like.
It's a
And then Nathan talks to the
Can I
recording.
join just for this episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. We always listen to them when they come out. We premiere them.
We'll let you know.
It's
I do want to
true.
hear the edit.
Hello guys. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for all the views on the last video. Thank you for all the views on this video.
Of course.
Does anyone else have any final messages?
I don't know. It's.
For your homework, I would like to suggest some. It's not. You don't have to do it, but for the sake of understanding the law and the nuances and the complex topics we've mentioned today, you can go home and you can buy these inconvenient fireworks. The author is unnamed, but the experience of finding this book is part of the overall experience that is required to understand. So please, indulge me. Thank you.
We'd like to thank our special guests today. We've got Lloyd and Crispy. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for
We
having me
hope to
on,
see
man.
you on another one.
Of course.
We hope to see you. You're very welcome to come back. Because our special guests drop like flies.
Yeah.
I see.
Never come in.
We've got to get Sophia to come back.
I tried. I don't think she wanted to.
Why?
She said she would on the episode that she was in. She was like, I
She
want to
had
come back.
tutoring.
Last
Oh,
resort.
okay.
Last resort. Last
Woo!
resort. Last resort.
Real. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you. Unless anyone else has anything final.
No more comments.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grimace!
Happy birthday.
We're way past that.
Well, we can just wish him happy birthday next year. So it's fine. Okay, we're ending it now.
If
Bye,
we
guys.
have a
Bye,
birthday.
guys.
Bye.
Okay, it's done.
Nice.
Yippee!